Hey y'all, hey, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. I'm cracking up because pay me no mind. I'm cracking up because I'm talking to these two fools on the side. They are a part of the Coffee with Friends crew, and they're just cracking me up because none of us really know what today is, and we're all confused. So I'm glad that I'm not alone in this. All right, but anyway, y'all. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Come on in. Let me start y'all out with the positive vibes for today because you know what I say. Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Hey! Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Hey, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do. The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood. Hey, Billy. Hey, Wanda. Yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day and call it replication. What? Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Oh wait, it ain't gonna be no damn good day. Where's my coffee? The hell? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they ride. What? Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. I'll never stop unless I can swap. All the bad for the good. In my head when I'm lost. What? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate. Afloat, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes. Hey. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness through my best, man. I take it what? Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. 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 Step two. Step three. Step four. Woo! All right, stop playing around, y'all. I'm all messed up. You know what, Zen? You an angel. Zen, yes, an angel can kiss my ass, all right? Because this morning, I turned around this morning and I'm talking to these fools, not knowing what the fuck time it is. It was after 8 o'clock. I was like, oh my God, I got to go start my show, right? As I'm starting my show, Zen is texting, what the fuck day is it? And I'm cracking up while my show was going live. And I'm like, I can't even take the shit serious. Y'all play too much. Y'all get on my nerves. Good morning, Mika. Wait. Oh, Aquanda. Okay, the position I was going for has been filled. All right, well, something else is going to happen for you. You know, I always say, and I didn't, well, you know what? I'm a lie. I'm lying. I didn't always say one closed door leads to another open door. No, I used to be pissed the fuck off. But now I'm trying to say one no leads you to your yes. Okay, the yes, that's for you. That's how we're gonna put that in the air for you, Aquanda. Okay. Good morning, Hillbilly and Mika Norris. A better opportunity is coming. That's what Hillbilly is saying. I echo that. Right? All right. Now we need an update from AFC to find out the jobs that he applied for in DC and Atlanta. What's going on there? All right. I love to see the growth of the folks on the show. I do. Career wise, relationship wise, everything. Good morning, Johnny Leon Hill. Good morning. Happy hump day, y'all. I read some funny shit on every now and again I come on here and I will read the question or a few questions that's been submitted to the Six Brown Chicks podcast, right? Well, baby, I didn't save this particular one. I mean, it's on my phone somewhere, but I don't feel like going to look for it right now. But I'm gonna paraphrase this question for you, right? This was submitted to the Six Brown Chicks. The shit is hilarious, okay? Woman rolls up to her man's job. She see her man in a fight with another gentleman, right? In front of their workplace. Her man is getting his ass whooped, right? So she goes over there and she breaks up the fight using her beer mace spray and get in the car, go home, right? She said she got the best dick that night ever because he was like, babe, you my ride or die, right? And she was like living in the Villa Loca. Why, when the motherfucker went to work the next day? Now, this is what was submitted to Six Brown Chicks. If y'all follow them on IG, you could go there, you could read it for yourself, all right? Somebody in security showed the guy the video of the fight and his girlfriend's actions. And the video showed the girl sitting in her car for a while, watching the fight take place for a period of time, right? Then she gets out of the car and walks real hella slow, right? And breaks up the fight. Well, when the boyfriend came home and told his girlfriend what he saw on the camera, right? She said, well, shit, fuck it. I did it. The fuck, I'm tired of his shit too. Like, he deserved a little bit of beat down. So he broke up with her, y'all. So fellas, would y'all be mad at your girlfriend if you were getting beat up? It's a fair fight, one-on-one fight, right? One-on-one fight. And your man is getting beat up. And you didn't break it up fast enough, right? Why he mad at you? I need to know, Johnny, Zen, Hillbilly, the fellas on here, if y'all in the middle of a fight and y'all getting y'all ass beat on a one-on-one fair fight and your girlfriend don't rush to break it up or to help your ass or whatever the fuck it is, right? Why are you mad at her? What do you expect your woman to do? I'm asking, because let me the fuck know so that I know what I'm supposed to do if my man is getting his ass kicked. Because I'm going to tell you no the fuck lie. Somebody going to have to tell me to do something. Because if y'all don't tell me I'm supposed to do something, I'm going to mind my business and be like, babe, get him or some shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, if the fight is getting real bad, I'm going to call some help or some shit. But I don't know if my man expect me to jump in. If he getting his ass whipped, why would he want me to get in there and get my ass whipped too? What the hell is going on in the male population? Why he mad? Hillbilly said she needs to stay out of it. Big Sal on TikTok said it's not her place to break it up. Take the L like a man. See, that's what see? But every time I tell that story, and when I read that shit, right? When I read that shit, y'all know where it took me? It took me back. The funny shit is my ex that got beat up in the movie theater, right? He still follow me on social media. I know he probably hate that I keep talking about this story. Somebody, and I'm not traumatized by it. It's just funny. You see how we recant stories even if it's not trauma? And he's in Jamaica right now. He's so cute. But it took me back to when he got beat up in a movie theater. And people were like, how come you ain't help your man? And I was like, but wait. If my man got beat up and is getting beat up, how the fuck I'ma help him? Tell us what we supposed to do, y'all. Aquanda, wait a minute. Aquanda said, my guys stay mad at me. I won't help just because. Well, wait, that's kind of like what the girl said. She was like, fuck him. I'm tired of his shit anyway. He deserved that beat down. That's fucked up. Right. Thank you, Mark. You know what? Y'all are the real fellas, right? Because I'm trying to figure out, he broke up with her because he mad. Because she sat in the car for a while and watched him get beat up. Then she get out the car and walk real hella slow before she sprayed her beer mace to break up the fight. He mad at her and broke up with her. Why? What are you men expecting? So far, all the men on this show between TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook is saying he need to take that ass whipping. That's what it say. That's what y'all are saying. Oh, Hillbilly, wait a minute now. Let's break this down because Hillbilly be coming in here with the... I love y'all. Hillbilly said, how would you feel if you cooked a big dinner for him? He gets home and dumps it in the trash. Y'all know when I do this, what this mean, right? He dump it in the trash. Everything you did is for nothing. Same for the protector of the family when she gets involved. Oh, so if she jumped in and got her ass beat too, right? She did all of that for nothing, right? And it's going to piss him off. That's what you saying? That's what you saying? Wait, users, thank you. Users, see y'all. I be trying. I really be trying, y'all. Right? User said that's why he got his ass beat. Breaking up with someone for some shit like that. Why would y'all? I'm gonna go read the positive thought because we need it, y'all. We need the positive thought, and then we're gonna get into question and opinion, aka asshole day, okay? And we have a question that was submitted by a member of Coffee with Friends. I call everybody that joins Coffee with Friends a member, right? And so there's a question on the board, okay? And I will read that question after the positive thought. Y'all can keep commenting. I'll grab the comments, but I'm gonna get into these positive thoughts because I can see where we going. We getting ready to go right down the fuck hill, and we need to get these positive thoughts out in the air so that we can start off nice. He is really mad at self because he got that beat down. That's exactly. He mad. But you know what? Let me ask y'all a question. You know what? I better read this positive thought. Let me read the positive thought first because I don't want to forget my question. Let me ask the question and then I'm gonna read the positive thought and then I'll come back and read the answers. Ladies, would y'all be mad if your man got beat the fuck down? Would y'all be mad? That's one question. The second question is, fellas, are you embarrassed when you get a beat down? You know, a couple of weeks ago, I asked the question, what are some things you are embarrassed about that you shouldn't be embarrassed about, right? Fellas, are you embarrassed when you get beat the fuck down? Or if you got beat the fuck down, or do you feel embarrassed? And what is the embarrassment? Those are the two questions I have on the board while I go read the positive thought. Today is question and opinion day. That means any question can be thrown the fuck out there, all right? And we'll do our best to answer it sarcastically, fucking seriously. We're going to give you an answer. One way or fucking another, all right? I agree with that, Mark. Throwing hands is better than getting shot. I say that all the time. You know, this new generation, they don't want to fight, throw hands. They want to shoot people and do shit you can't come back from. Let me get to this positive thought. Today is May 17th, and May has been the month of acceptance. Y'all are going with the comments. I love it. Keep them coming. All right. May is the month of acceptance. We got to start out with this positive read because everything that I try to do, I try to start out with some positive vibes. All right. And so May 17th reads from the book of Until Today by Ayanla Von Zant. I am now receptive to the idea that if people really know who I am, they will probably like me anyhow. I know at first when you hear that, you're like, what? But how many people have tried to change for other people because they think that that's what they need to do to get people to like them? But maybe one day you woke up with an epiphany that said, wait, if they really knew who I really was, they would like me anyway. I don't have to change to be accepted. Okay, I didn't even read the rest. This is what I took from that. Until you are willing to be vulnerable, and you will not be able to trust yourself. You will not know how far you can go or how much you can do. You will not know what makes you tick or what will make you crack. Until you are willing to let down your guard and lay down your defenses, you will not know how far you can push yourself or how you will handle what happens when you get there. Unless you are willing to be vulnerable, to let people know that you don't know how, but you are headed there anyway, you will not be equipped to deal with the reactions of those you will meet when you get there. Unless you are willing to be vulnerable, to make a mistake, to be taken advantage of, to look stupid, like losing a fight, to fall down and stumble when you are trying to get up, you will not know how durable or dependable you are. As long as you don't know how strong you are, you will not benefit from the power or realize the beauty of your authentic self. It is only through your vulnerable, authentic self that the world comes face to face with the true lasting power and undeniable beauty that you are. Just being who you are. Until today, you may have been afraid to be your authentic self, to admit what you did not know or could not do. Just for today, allow yourself to be vulnerable with just one person, yourself. Yourself. Today, I am devoted to seeing and accepting myself exactly as I am. I love that, Monica. Love yourself first. Love yourself always. Deal with others from a selfless point of life. Somebody talked about that yesterday on this show. Living from a selfless place, right? Unless you are willing to be vulnerable, unless you are willing to make a mistake, unless you are willing to lose a couple of battles, unless you are willing to be taken advantage of, until you have these experiences, right? You don't know how strong you are. You don't know yourself. And so, when I do sit and meditate, or when I do take a moment in prayer, right? Not only am I thankful for the good things and the blessings that happened in my life, right? But I'm also thankful for being hungry, almost homeless, being rejected, having my heart broke, losing my job, being cheated on. I'm thankful for all of those toxic family relationships, right? Even though they don't feel like blessings, right? But they help me identify self. Every experience I've had in life, good or bad, help me identify self. It's a part of life, y'all. All right. So you got to be thankful for the good and the bad because that makes you who you are, right? And if you are that person into right now, right, that are in relationships, walking on pins and needles, afraid to be your authentic self because you don't think that these people in your life are going to accept you, then you need to take some steps back and focus on loving yourself and being aware of self and living selfless, like Monica on here said. People will love you for who you are. And if they don't, that's okay too. That is okay. There was a time in my life that I used to, my husband, when I got married in 92, my whole world was different. I was a devout step SDA. You know, I was conforming to the life that he wanted. But on the inside, I wasn't living myself. And on the inside, I was miserable, right? And guess what? When I started to remember who I was and I started living my authentic self, me and him didn't survive, of course, right? But I didn't lose not one church friend. Some of them are on here watching this show, participating today because they loved me anyhow. Gotta be willing to be vulnerable. Like losing that fucking fight. The fuck? Let me go up and see what y'all talking about. All right. Hey, protagonists. Good morning. If you're joining in on YouTube or Facebook, give me the thumbs up. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen. Wait, let me go up. Thank you, protagonists. Wait, Johnny said, if I'm getting my ass beat, I'm screaming help. Clip him up or something. Wait a minute. Johnny, wait. See, I can't deal. Wait a minute. Because, ladies, imagine your man is in a fight. Right now I say we gotta let people be fucking vulnerable. So Johnny screaming help is him being vulnerable. Ladies, what y'all doing if your man in a fight and he's screaming help me? What you gonna do? I mean, the fuck? I'm dead. Exactly, hillbilly. Right. I asked the question, would you be embarrassed if you got beat down? That was the question for the men, right? And I asked ladies, would you be embarrassed for your man if you witnessed him get beat down? Hillbilly said, no, shit happens. Win some, lose some. This goes under the umbrella of what I asked a week or so ago. What are some things y'all are embarrassed about that you don't need to be embarrassed about? People came out with farting, having a shit at your man's house, stuff like that. Getting beat down is something that people are embarrassed about that you shouldn't be embarrassed about. There is always somebody out there that could beat your ass. The fuck? I'm just saying. What's your age, John White? I'm trying to see if you coming for me. Okay? All right, y'all keep the comments coming. I'm going to go, the question that was submitted, because today is question and opinion, aka Assholes Day on Coffee with Friends. The question that was submitted by a Coffee with Friends member. Now, I know who submitted the question. Now, y'all need to fucking speak up. Let me put the guest link up here, because the question that we're asking today, or a Coffee with Friends member is asking today, is how do you know when that person is the one for you? Like, how do you know when they're the one? Now, ever since she asked this question, or he asked this question, I've been scratching my head because I'm like, I guess it's a feeling. It's something you feel in the pit of your stomach, but shit, I done felt shit in the pit of my stomach over a good eggplant. So I don't the fuck know. Anybody want to take a stab at answering this question? How do you know when the person is the one for you? What are we celebrating on here? Let me go up. Protagonist said, my ex said I couldn't fight. I only lost 2 fights to my older brother. Other than that, nobody fucks with me on the street. I be rocking diamonds in the street and all that waiting for drama. You know what? There's always somebody that could beat your ass, though. Y'all be... You practice boxing. Oh, okay. All right, well, see... AFC said, all I'm going to say is my nickname in college was Mikey Tyson. I whooped all comas, including a dude bigger than me in one fight. Oh, y'all dangerous. The fuck? You know, should that be like a question on a date? Like, do you know how to fight? Like, do y'all care if your man know how to fight? Hillbilly, come through. Hillbilly, that one little sentence right here is heavy. Life changes me, not humans. Life changes me, not humans. That's deep. I'm trying to figure out, how do we separate that? How do we separate life versus humans, right? That's deep. I need more. Life changes me, not humans. Yeah. I need to know, how do we separate the humans and the life? It sounds deep, but I need more. Protagonist says, people think because I cry and love hugs that I can't put a big motherfucker to sleep. Don't underestimate the happy ones. I train to never end up on World Star. Damn it. Why you say end up on World Star? That's fucked up. Good morning, Juanita. AFC said, laugh out loud, no Aquanda, but I had punching power and rocked that bigger dude with the left hand, laid him out in the parking lot. I can't with y'all. The last person I fought was my uncle in front of my grandmother's house. Oh, them family fights, though. Those family fights. Anybody answer the question, how do you know when the person is the one for you? Okay, protagonist. I see protagonist got an answer up there I'm going to get to. Anybody else ready to answer that question? How do you know when the person is the one for you? This is a contributed question from a Coffee with Friends member. So when a question is submitted by a participant of Coffee with Friends, that means that they're looking for an answer, y'all. We need to try to answer this question for them. All right. How do you know that the person is the one for you? How do you truly know? Okay, let's get that answer for the member on Coffee with Friends. How do you fucking know the person is truly the one? Okay, John, you're ex-military. You watch the eyes. What, how old are you, John? You said I look your age. How old are you? I want to see if you're coming for me. Like you trying to, how old are you, John White? Okay, Raphael said, okay, the one. How do you know this person is the one for you? Right? Raphael on TikTok said, just by looking at them, the energy, you would know. I like that. Let's see what else y'all saying. Let me see. Y'all still talking about the fighting? Wait, Aquanda said, I'm going to help him as best I can. You going to jump in and help your man fight. She said, hashtag Super Quanda. You going to jump in and help your man fight? I'm dead. Wait, protagonist said if one of my friends starts screaming help in the middle of a fight, I'm doing a little Kang Mortal Kombat kick to make a grand entrance. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Y'all got too much shit going on the board. Wait. So Johnny said if he getting beat up, he's screaming help, right? And I asked, if you hear your man screaming help or your friend screaming help in the middle of a fight and it's a one-on-one fight, what you doing? Protagonist said, I'm coming in with a Mortal Kombat kick. I love it. I can't with y'all. Oh my God. I would never be embarrassed about losing a fight. My brother beat me up every day growing up. Damn. Oh God, y'all are hilarious. Juanita said I wouldn't feel embarrassed because my man that be dumb. Oh, I wouldn't want him to fight. I would be trying to talk him out of fighting. So you wouldn't be embarrassed if your man got beat up in a fight. I don't think I was embarrassed when my man got beat. No, I was. Our only reason why I was embarrassed, y'all, is because how he got beat up, right? Like it was the way he got beat up that was embarrassing. Like I feel like I'm not gonna laugh at you if you get some licks off and shit, but he got. I was embarrassed. Now I'm fucking human. That's my truth. I was embarrassed. Now I said I'm healing. I'm not healed. Okay, John. Thank you. Because you don't know what people on social media, they trying to come for you. Okay, Alfred said, you know who's the one. You simply can't do without their love. Well, Groovy stomped, not really stomped, but it was embarrassing. He got nudged down the hall for about a minute and a half. That was fucking embarrassing. Like, don't fucking touch my head. Like, as soon as a motherfucker put their hand like this on your head and do this, you should be swinging. Nobody should be able to do this and be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Don't be nudging you. So I had to watch my man's head get nudged a couple of times before the fight actually broke out. So that was the beginning of the embarrassment. You said scratch a back. Nah, I don't want to scratch backs. I was embarrassed, protagonist. I tried not. I was embarrassed. You're right, protagonist. I can't. I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. Protagonist says, "Ain't no such thing as the one." So there's a question on the board from a Coffee with Friends participant that asked, "How do you know when someone is the one?" A few people answered, "The way you know the energy, the way they look at you. You simply can't do without their love." We got those answers. Protagonist is saying, "Ain't no such thing as the one. The one notion is why girls pass on good men, hoping for perfection. A perfect relationship is built, not found." Right? I agree with that to a point, protagonist, right? Because I still need to be able to decide if this person is the one that I want to build that foundation with, right? So you're absolutely right. A perfect relationship is not found, it is built, right? But you still need to know who you building that shit with, right? You still need to know, is this person the one that I'm going to build this foundation with? How do you know that? Okay. Wait, protagonist said, I'm a minute man. I be having shit to do. Minute man in bed or minute man fist fighting? What in the hell are y'all? See, because y'all switch up. Y'all be going dark on me in here. You talking about minute man in bed? As I get older, people they don't even give a fuck that they don't even last long in bed no more. It don't even fucking matter. Right, Juanita. I'm trying to figure out what they talking about. They talk about sex? Like, what's going on? Okay, Alfred. Alfred said, yes, there is a one. Okay, there's a one. How do you know when they're that one for you? Okay, Angel. I want to. You know what? I feel that shit, Angel. Angel said, I think we can have more than one in our lifetime. I agree. Okay. I think we can have more than one, the one for us in a lifetime. Okay, Raphael. Safe travels. Okay. I mean, wait, that's your answer? That's your answer, Jason? You the one? Don't make me, okay? I'm trying to be nice here. Wait, John White, I'm dodging? What am I dodging? I'm trying to keep up here. The hell? I saw your answer. You said, Jason, you said this is the answer right here. You're the one. You tagged yourself. Number one. All right, let me get back to who else believes that. How do you, no, not believes. How do you know when the person is the one for you? See, for me, I'm gonna tell you. And I don't know, I'm still trying to fucking work it out. Like, I am relationship shocked. Like, I be scared, y'all. I mean, every day I recognize how fearful I am because I don't have it in me. I'm gonna cut the motherfucker next time. Right? And so I'll be scared, y'all, but I think the one for me is someone that creates a safe space for me, allows me to be vulnerable without judgment, can be honest with me, no matter how hurtful the truth might be, right? Someone who shows up for me that I can rely on. Someone who is offering depth. And I don't mean puddle depth, I mean ocean deep, right? Someone that allows me to be authentically myself without competition. Someone that fosters continued growth and healing for me, for us. For us, right? Now, say confidence coach said the safe space and complete honesty are opposites. They might be opposites, but they are both necessary in a relationship. They are both necessary in a relationship. And ultimately, all the things that I listed, right? All the things that I listed, um, I need to be able to do for myself too. I have to start with me. I want to be the person that I expect. I don't date young men, John White. That's not my thing. My son is 40 years old. I don't fuck around in the 40s. You got to hit the 50 mark for me. Right? You got to hit the 50 mark. That's just my preference. Let me go up. All right. Wait. Johnny said, if you ask me on a date, do I know how to fight? I'm going to run because you're going to put me in a situation where I know I'm going to have to knock somebody out. Well, that part, right? Because why are you asking me that? Like, are you toxic? Like, are you going to put me in situations where we're going to fight? Okay. Protagonist said, Angel, a penis works in multiple vaginas. So how can we ever just love one? Wait, just because the penis is in the vagina doesn't mean you love the person. Jason, I know how old you are. I know how old you are. Just because the penis is in the vagina does not mean that they are in love. This is Wait, protagonist said, stop flirting, Roy. Ain't you married? Married? The fuck? I ain't married. Wait, Aquanda said, my ex didn't care if he won a fight or lost. He was crazy. The hell? The truth is, no one ever really knows when they meet the one. But when your mind, body, and soul lines up, it hits different. Wow, I like that. So TikTok came in. They said nobody really knows when they what did he say? I want to make sure. No, the truth is not everyone really knows when they meet the one, but your mind, body, and soul lines up, and that hits different. Aquanda said, I need to carry a taser. Fuck the bullshit. Right, because when your man scream, help, tase motherfuckers. Now that I could see. Johnny says, sometimes you do know who the one is by looking at them. Sometimes the one comes in totally different package than you thought. I agree. I definitely agree. I know I be fucking up because I be looking in the wrong package. I be like, oh, the package look good, but they don't really be the one. The fuck? Okay, Hillbilly said a friend jumping in to help is different from your wife or your girlfriend. I agree, right? Like, I don't think any man should really expect their woman to come and help them in a fight, especially if it's a one-on-one fight. Now, this is a tough one. Now, if your man is getting beat up by multiple people, do you expect your girl to jump in? I mean, all those men in a fight, I'm calling for help. The fuck? Awareness is going to keep you from getting your ass whooped. Zen said, I knew because it felt natural. No resistance. Everything was just easy. We moved in the same ways, and where one fell short, the other picked up without any questions or judgment. I love that. Good morning, Mother. I love that. Mother, I text you early this morning. You didn't answer me. Good morning, XL Black. And Zen said, and I couldn't bear to be away from him for too long. Aquanda said, I thought they were the one, more like none in my case. Wait, I thought they were the one, more like none in my case. Wait a minute. Aquanda, this why I be scared. Because I be thinking they the one and they be the none. I be like, no, I messed up. I messed up again. I be picking based on these packages and shit and picking the wrong people. And I can't. I don't know. Listen, I've been messing up, Aquanda. So I hope I'm gonna get it right in the future. That's our question, Chester. That's what we're trying to answer. How do we know who's the right one? Okay, somebody else got a question from TikTok. Is an open relationship toxic? We talk about open relationships a lot on this show. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not toxic if y'all rules are in place, right? I don't judge anybody. I drink out of my no judgment cup. Listen, a open relationship is not toxic unless the people in it are toxic. That's my opinion. Your average logical thinker said all the ones I thought were the ones turned out bad. So I have no clue at this point. Us. Us. Because I thought they were the ones too. But you see, once you get past looks, because the looks is you're initially pulled in by the physical attraction, right? But when you're in a relationship, right? You see that person in all forms throughout the day, right? Day in, day out, day in, day out. Eventually, that external attraction fades and you're looking for deeper connections, right? And so when I picked ones based on how good they fucking looked, how good they fucked. That's my honest. But right now, I don't care how good you fuck and how good you look. I need more. How long do you think that takes, Marjan? I know that time period is different for everyone, but answer for yourself. Should be figuring out, because Marjan said should be figuring them out while dating before becoming an official, in my opinion. And I agree with that. Right? I definitely agree with that. But how long is your dating period? Okay. And that could, for you, I'm asking for you because everybody's answer is going to be different. Chester says sometimes your instincts can tell you they are the one. True. But my instincts have been wrong, so I can't say I messed up too many times. Jason, you got more? Mm. AFC said, there's the one and there's the one for that moment in time. Depends on what kind of relationship you are looking for. That part. Now, touring the AFC, I almost called you protagonist, but touring the AFC South, you are absolutely right. So your average logical thinker, Aquanda, and RAW for us ladies that said our ones were nuns, like none, NONE. Okay. They were the one for that time period. All right. We got to stick with that. They were the one for that time period. All right. The fuck? I love that. You made me feel better, AFC. Thank you. Aquanda said, I be thinking they the one and then they hurt me. That part. Right? Even this dude hurt me with his words. He got in hysterics this weekend with anxiety and full manic over leaving the house keys at work. That leads me into another question that is contributed by a Coffee with Friends member. Your man or let me back up. Your significant other calling you outside your name. How do y'all feel about that? Right? Now we're going to talk about the two areas this could happen, right? You in the bed smashing and you calling her, yeah, suck this dick hoe, or let me fuck you from behind, you raggedy bitch. Whatever the fuck you say to her when y'all are having sex, that's your business, right? What about in everyday conversations, right? When is it crossing the line when your significant other is calling you outside your name? That made me think of this question because a Coffee with Friends participant asked this question like a week or so ago, right? And I never brought it to the table, but I'm bringing it to the table now because I see the statement being made that this dude hurt me with words. And y'all know that I'm big on words hurt, right? That was one of the things that I dealt with in my last relationship, emotional abuse. Like people go around talking about, oh, sticks and stones may break my bones, or words ain't never. Fuck that. Words hurt. Okay. So when is it crossing the line when your significant other calls you outside your name? How do you keep that shit to the bedroom? Okay. Thank you, Wild Nights. How do you keep that shit in the bedroom? And when it comes outside the bedroom, how do you address it? I'm asking. Because listen, Aquanda said this motherfucker she with right now hurts her with words. How do we deal with that? That's emotional abuse. Hey, what's happening, 808? You gonna be nice to me this morning? Ron said, if he screws up, will you commit violence towards him or will you try to work it out? Ron, I'm going to give you my honest, because that's all I know to do. I'm going to give you my honest, Ron. Okay? I done dropped my speaker on the floor. 1 second. Okay. I'm going to give you my honest. Ron, to my detriment at times, I'm the type of person that will work it out. And why I say that's to my detriment, because I wind up staying in relationships longer, in my opinion, that I need to be in, based on the fact that I always try to work it out. Right? And so even though I pick this pencil up and I say, if it happens again, I'm going to do this. This is just me acting out how I feel on the inside. Right? But I ain't going to stab him physically. Not with an object. Right? I'm going to try to work it out. That's my mature response. Now, I've only physically attacked a man twice in my whole entire life. My baby daddy, I hit him in his temple with the heel of my shoe because he was a crackhead and he was getting on my fucking nerves. Okay? And I wanted to go out and he wanted to argue with me. And I'm not saying I was right. I hit him with my shoe and I left. And when I came home later that day, my mother, who's on here right now, I don't know if she remembered this story, told me that the ambulance came and picked him up because he passed out. And his mother was driving around Queens, Laurelton, and Springfield Gardens, talking about when she find me, she gonna kick my ass. Well, I was tired of him stealing. And I reacted physically, and I was wrong for that. But I'm admitting I did that, right? The second time I put my hands on a man was my ex lied, as he was so good at doing, and he was lying in my face, even though I had the proof right there. And I hauled off and slapped his face, but when I slapped his face, I ran. It was almost like the same time. I was like, smack, and I ran at the same time, because I was like, this motherfucker might slap me back. He didn't even chase me. Right? I don't fucking hit men. I try not to. Right? So I would try to work it out. I'd be like, I'm going to stab them, but really and truly, Ron, no. Okay, Hillbilly. Hillbilly said, you know what the one is when ideology, why can't I say that word this morning? No longer comes into play. Ideology. My tongue got tied. It's okay. Right, Ron. I agree. No one is perfect. You have to build what's perfect for you. I agree. Aquanda said he got so mad at me. He told me, I hope you die in Mexico. Hold up. Wait a minute. I know I'm reading the comments slow and I'm hella behind. But your man said he hope you die in Mexico? I'm so sorry, Aquanda. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's fucked up. You consider yourself single. Not if he's still in that house. Because I want to go back to Ron's question when he said, would I physically harm him or would I work it out? That might be a physical attack. Ron, I don't the fuck know. Don't fucking wish me to die on no trip. How can you love me and say you my man? And in the same mouth that you eat my pussy with, say you love me with, talk to your mama with, you say you hope I die? That's toxic. That's hella fucking toxic, and I'm so sorry. Wait, user said he got a he has an insurance policy on you. Another person said, Wild Knight said that's a red flag. What's happening said, if he can't learn to love you, you should leave him. You know, we say we don't want unsolicited advice or opinions, but when you join the show and you ask a question, that means that the advice is going to be provided. So I just want everybody to understand that this is not one of those situations where you can turn around and go mind your business. We the fuck on here asking a question and looking for answers, right? And so this is how we're loving up on each other. We're trying to help each other through this thing that we call life, because life be life, and everybody is not in therapy, right? And so this is like our own little personal therapy session. We talk about shit that we really go through on a regular basis, right? Without shame, embarrassment, judgment, safe space. And we lean on each other in here to provide their various perspectives, hoping that we walk away learning something from other people's experiences. Nothing to be ashamed of. Aquanda, that's the whole reason why I have a shirt. Listen, y'all think it's a game. It's the whole reason why. You know what's so funny? Angel. Is Angel still on here? This shirt is still sitting out here because this was Angel's shirt because she didn't make it to New Orleans. But this is why I created this shirt. This shirt is called Words Heard. Okay? And it has all the words that I have been called and experienced throughout my life by somebody that said they loved me. Right? And I wear this shirt knowing that when I say I'm on my healing journey, I'm healing from a lot of shit. All right? Words hurt. So, Aquanda, I understand 1000% how you could be hurt by his words. Juanita said you wouldn't know until you spend time and communicating your wants and needs, likes, dislikes, and expectations, just to see how you vibe and align. They help you feel safe emotionally and mentally. I agree. I agree. Oh, your average logical thinker. You said that sucks because I look in my 40s. I should be dating men in my 40s. Nah, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Mm-mm. Zen said, at Aquanda, please give me that man's name and address. I want to send something or maybe someone to his house to let him know he can't fuck with you. I know that is terrible. Like, thank you for the donut. Like, seriously. Imagine imagine your man telling you he hope you die. What? I don't want that kind of love. Angel said he don't eat pussy. Right. I forgot. I said the man out the same mouth he eat your pussy with, but I forgot your man don't eat pussy. Damn. Maybe he need to eat some pussy. Maybe that's the problem. The fuck? My poor mama's ears. Juanita said, I say sometimes I used to pick my packages, like the ones that you see under the trees at Macy's. They're beautifully packaged, but when you open it, it's empty. Juanita, say that shit again. Picking your package. This is her response to the question of how do you know they're the one? And we kept saying we've been picking our ones wrong, right? Juanita says she picked them like the Macy's boxes. You know how the Macy's boxes be all decorated and placed under the tree, but you open one of them bitches, ain't shit in there. That's how the men, sometimes we pick these kind of men that are beautifully packaged on the outside. And women too, beautifully packaged on the outside. BBLs, flat stomachs, everything's perky titties, everything. And empty on the inside. Sometimes we pick wrong. I heard a person say, look deep into a person before you leap. How do you look deep into a person, Ron? That's a good perspective. How do you look deep into a person? Give me some ideas of what deep is to you, or what that means for you. Hillbilly say, yes, open relationships end toxic after time, no matter how good it starts. I can't say because I'm not in no open relationship, not on purpose. Juanita said, any so-called relationship that you enter into has to be agreed upon by both parties. So if it's agreed upon, then everything should be fine. That's true. Um, Ron said, I heard a person say, look deep into a person before you leap. I don't care how good the sex is because you don't live in the bedroom. That part. And let me tell you how bad sex could get. If the rest of your relationship, if you started out on the foundation of good sex, right? And that was the foundation of your relationship. Good morning, Angel. Good sex was the foundation of your relationship, and you chose the one based on eggplant action or how juicy and wet her cootie cat was, right? All the other shit that shows up in a relationship that might be raggedy will affect that sexual pleasure that y'all used to indulge in. Okay, it ain't gonna be pleasurable anymore if y'all don't know how to communicate. If other shit outside the bedroom is raggedy as fuck. So I agree. We got to look deeper, right? Everybody want to look at the external packages, and like Juanita said, I couldn't make it no simpler. It's like a Macy's gift wrap box. Open the shit up and it's empty. Tube steaks, $40 an inch. 3 for 100. What is tube steak? I'm fucking dead. What is tube steak?
What is tube? What the? I'm scared to Google it.
I can't with Hillbilly because somebody Google tube steak.
Somebody let us know.
That nigga get his forehead out of there. It don't belong. Oh my God. Right. Because I forget. Y'all, I can't keep up with y'all men's. Right. Because Aquanda's man eats a cootie cat with his forehead. I forgot about that.
He gives forehead, not head.
Right. He gets forehead, not head. Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Wait, right. Juanita said you got to look very deep these days because some of these roots run deep.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tube steak is dick or literally eggplant? Because I'm confused.
Okay, Ron said even in bed, I wouldn't call my woman a dirty word. Okay.
No?
Well, you remember Ron said he not freaky.
Oh, okay.
Remember, look, don't make me go back to y'all freak numbers. I saved them shit. Let me see. Let me see what Ron was. I know that highballers. I won't ever forget y'all.
It was like Johnny.
Well, I'm on the wrong page. Wait. Here's the numbers, y'all. These are the freak numbers, y'all, on TikTok. Let me see. Ron was 900. He didn't even bust 1,000. So you got to give him a break. He said,
okay, all right.
Okay. He not like you, Juanita, Angel, and Aquanda. Anyway.
And Zen.
Oh, Zen with the perfect scores.
Mm-hmm.
I thought my score was high. They came in with perfect scores. Wow. Hillbilly said, my wife has to smack me in the back of my head all the time. Sometimes it's the only thing that works. Well, that seems like y'all thing. Like a little love tap or whatever. Wait,
I want to say his numbers went up.
Oh, Johnny, your numbers went up? Oh, tube steak equals eggplant. So
is it dick or actual eggplant?
No, dick.
Oh,
it has to be dick.
Well, shit, I don't know.
He said, I'm gonna start selling. Right, it makes sense because women.
Okay, selling dick. Okay,
women sell their ass for $40.
$40, yeah.
So, excuse me. So he's saying he gonna sell his tube steak for $40. The price went up. We're in inflation. Do y'all hear on the news that they're really talking about the prices? No, for real, y'all. I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. Everything is so fucking expensive right now. I think about
here on the news that they are like close to being like saying it out loud that this is a recession.
It is. Shit.
I know, but they haven't said it out loud. See, the fear is saying it out loud. Because once they say it out loud, it's going to affect our stock market. It's going to affect all that shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now we know we're in a recession, but we're whispering it. As
Right.
soon as the government come out and be like, we're officially in a recession, bing a bang boom, the market, people gonna get scared, start selling their stocks, and all kind of shit gonna
Uh-huh.
be happening. Now I'm all right paying $10 for eggs. I got used to it, y'all.
But shit, did your pay increase?
I mean the normal increase you get every year, but it ain't catching up to this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
give you the cost of living increase, right? These companies will give you anywhere between 0% to 3%
Uh-huh.
cost of living increase, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, motherfuckers, we need 6%. We need 10%. We need
20.
8%.
20.
At minimum, I'm saying, not
Look at
0
look
to
at gas.
3. We need 6 to 15%. Some shit, right? But then when you say that, you have to think of the longevity of the company too, right? Because if the company is not making money and they're giving these type of raises, then ultimately
They
what
go
happens?
under. Yeah.
They go under, right? And
Right. But
so,
if they're raising their if how do I say this? So if so I work in property management. If we're raising people's rents, then why can't we raise people if we're raising people's rents because the cost of goods and services go up, then why can't we raise pay also?
okay, because
It doesn't make
this way,
sense.
I'm going. I was just talking to my mother about this. In my building, right? We have 40 apartments in this boutique
Mm-hmm.
building, right? And all of us pay about the same rent. And I know that because one of the girls that joins the show, she told me how much she pay. She live, Jello. And we
Uh-huh.
pay about the same, right? And so all the apartments in here are 2 bedrooms. All the corner apartments are the same, and all the middle apartments are the same. It's only 2 formats in this building.
Mm-hmm.
I calculated the rent. So I pay 25.40 right now. That's how much rent I pay, right? Times 40 apartments in here, right? How much is that a month?
I'm just pretty. I don't know math.
Wait. I'm gonna pull it up because I did this before. Wait, so I said 24.50, right? Times 40 apartments in here. That's $98,000 a month, right?
Okay.
Now, $98,000 a month is what this owner is collecting from us. I don't know how much he pay his maintenance staff, right? How
Mm-hmm.
much he paid to change our refrigerators every time I ask. Because I'll be like, I need a new, every time you raise the rent, I need a new refrigerator. I need a new stove. I need new floors. Give me a new paint job, right? So all of this stuff is coming out. So I was sitting there saying to my mother, really and truly, the owner of this building is making $98,000 a month. Okay. He got to pay property tax. He got to pay his landscaper. He got to pay the roofing guy. He got to pay for every problem that happens in this building. How much money is he really making a month once he pays out? So if they continue to give raises to their maintenance people, to whoever it is, the management office, whoever's running the office, that depletes the money that comes out monthly. I don't think 98,000 is a lot of money.
It's not.
Not for a whole fucking building here in downtown Hackensack. This man must be paying out the ass property tax, right?
Property tax and then his mortgage too.
Mortgage. And this building is only 10 years old. So it's not, you can't
Yeah.
even say it's an old
So
building.
he's paying.
He's paying out his
Uh-huh.
ass. You
And
understand?
insurance.
And insurance. And every time
Insurance.
he got
Yeah.
to evict somebody, they evict people out of here all the time. That costs them money.
Yeah.
Right? So think about it, Angel. It's like a domino effect. It's like we do need bigger raises, right? But we also need our jobs.
Yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
need
I don't
fucked
have the
up.
answers. I don't have the answers. I just know I want more
Me
money.
too. And it's raise time right now. It is. It's raise time right now. And I'm sitting here like, please give me like my offer letter. I know exactly how much I'm guaranteed to get because I always go in with my guarantee yearly monies in my offer letter. But I love to get above that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
But we can only hope, right? My son called me the other day and was like, he lost the staff. They laying off.
Oh. Oh my God. My guy is getting laid off July
See?
1st.
And you just moved in with him? Girl,
Yeah.
you listen. What the fuck? What he
Just
gonna do
found out.
now? He has a CDL though. He's a truck driver. So he's just gonna hop over
Hmm.
to another company.
Right. Yeah. But still, though.
I know. This is but
Yeah.
and my son is logistics. So you see how your man
Yeah.
drives trucks? So my son is
Mhm.
dispatch, right? So
Okay.
when he told
Yeah.
me recently that they're laying off, you know,
The industry is
the
fucked right now.
industry, logistic industry is fucked.
Hmm. Hmm. But good news, he can come to Cancun
Oh, okay. That's good news.
because he ain't got a job. Remember, I said he couldn't take the
Yeah,
time off
yeah,
if he's laid off. I told him don't start nothing until we come back from Cancun.
yeah. So you called in
So
and
I
you
need
booked
to,
his trip?
I need to call
Avia.
Avia.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So like good and bad, negative, positive, silver lining.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
told him, I
but
said,
still for a
don't.
man, that's that's hard when they get let off.
He's fucked up in the head about it. I'm not worried about it. I make enough money, like we're fine. We ain't he ain't gotta work.
No,
What?
yes,
Let me
the
take that.
fuck he do.
Let
Don't
me
do
take that.
that. Don't do that.
Time
Don't
out.
do that. Please don't do that.
Time out. Let me say this. Let me say this. I make enough money to support. Like I'm okay.
You
We're
make
okay.
enough money to
I
to
make
step in and
to
take
hold us
leadership
down.
until he gets on his feet. That's what
Right.
we're
Not
saying.
that you don't. Yes,
Not that we
that
don't
that.
need him to work, because we need him to work for many
Okay.
reasons.
Listen. Listen.
Right, your average logical thinker, because can you go work? Because I need that for many reasons. Because for men,
Mhm.
that's their ego, that's their pride. There's a lot of
Right.
things. Like, I need you to go to work, sir.
Right. But real talk, we did have this discussion. I said, listen, don't worry about it. Don't work for the whole month of July and then half of August when we come back from Cancun. If you find a job, let them know you can't start until the middle of August because you need to take some time off. You deserve that. You can take time off. I can pay everything until you go back to work. Um, but I think that for me, my man needs to work.
Right. That's
I
I
need to be
understand
I need
now.
to work
Yes.
because then I'm gonna start losing respect. I'm gonna
That's
start
what I was
stepping my
telling
way,
you. Yes.
like you know what I mean. But at the same time, two things can be true. He also deserves to take some time off. This man works insane. He works a stupid amount. He works too much.
Mhm.
And I think that he deserves to take some time off. And he took me and my son in and is like supporting us like indefinitely. So yeah, if you want to take 6 weeks off, fucking do it. I got you. Don't worry.
Mhm. Okay, love it. Right. I understand it now. I just didn't want, because
Yeah, that's
I
what
didn't
I
want
meant.
people to run
That's
around the block with
right.
the
That is what I meant.
yes.
That is what I meant.
We need
You can take 6 weeks off and come to Mexico, but then come when we get back, get to work.
your average logical thinker said he deserves a month and a half off. If he don't have savings to cover that 6 weeks, it's not deserved, in my opinion. But if you're happy, wait, Johnny said the Bible says you don't work, you eat, and I like to eat. Right?
Okay. I didn't say that he doesn't have savings to cover 6 weeks. He would be fine, but he's stressing because he's a man and he's used to working and providing.
It bothers
So
me.
he's overthinking it, and I'm like, babe, it's fine. Don't worry about
Hopefully
it.
he's
Like,
not too prideful, because my ex, when he lost his job, he wouldn't even go apply for unemployment. He was like, "That's welfare." I was like, "Motherfucker, that is not welfare. You
you pay
paid
for
for
that,
that." Good thing.
right?
Like, he didn't have a job for like a month, right? And good thing they called him back to come back to work. Because I was like, you was just gonna give your unemployment away? The fuck? Yeah. But but I could tell he was fucked up about being let go. Men take that shit hard.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. He was up an hour
Oh,
early before work this
There goes Cena. I've been waiting for you, girl. She said he would be my ex-man if he wished death on me. Sorry, girl.
How about it?
Wait, Aquanda said, well, his mama dead and he used forehead, right? So my statement didn't even apply to him because I said his out of the mouth he talked to his mama dead. Out of the mouth he eat your pussy, he don't do that right. So he just fucked up, Aquanda. Just can you
Just throw the whole man away.
please throw him
Throw,
away? He don't eat pussy.
throw
He said he
the
wants you
whole
to be dead. He don't last long in bed. He don't clean the
man.
club.
Listen,
He's fucked
Aquanda,
up.
do
He
better.
needs a pill. Something wrong with him. And he hasn't apologized. He hasn't apologized for wishing you dead. See, Aquanda, I'm so sorry for you. No, for real. Like, that really pisses me off because I went through that emotional shit. Like, that's some narcissistic shit. Like, they fucking know they hurting your feelings when they do shit like that. Then when they don't apologize, it's like constantly, it's constantly pissing on you. You got to free
Right?
yourself from that. And I know it's easier said than done, Aquanda. You got to do it when you're ready. Juanita said, this is why you need to spend time getting to know someone. You have conversations before you decide to couple up. That's true. You
Yeah.
need to talk
Yeah.
about things you like, dislike, expect, don't expect, things that trigger or hurt. Baby, yes. Protagonist, I don't want to be masculine equal. What women you talking about? I'm a girly girl. I enjoy being a girly girl. I don't want to be masculine, okay? If I show masculinity or if I move in masculine ways, it's because life's, and I ain't got no choice. But I prefer to be girly. The fuck?
Yeah. Same.
Right? If I'm
Same.
masculine for any reason, it's because life done fucking lifed and I didn't have a choice.
Uh-huh.
But I prefer to be girly. The fuck? Juanita, you and someone else on TikTok said the same thing. He planned on killing you. Like, that's scary. Like, I was watching Missing Dead or Alive on Netflix. Anybody watch that yet? And those stories be sad. Like the police officers that work in those units that have to find missing people, the
Oh.
torment of not knowing if you're gonna find these people alive or dead. And let me tell y'all something, a lot of times it's family members.
Most of the
Yeah.
time, it's somebody. If it's not family, it's a close acquaintance.
Yep,
You know,
like your man or your female
close
partner.
proximity. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be careful. Shit. Juanita
Ooh.
said a lot of people present pretty packages, but they're empty, hollow, mean inside. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
is so true. It's okay. I have tough skin. No, no, no,
It's okay.
that's trauma response. No, this is a serious issue. I'm not even playing. That's trauma response, Aquanda. When you say it's okay, I have tough skin. No, no, no. That was the shit similar to what I used to say when one particular person was mean to me on occasion, and I used to brush it off and say, "Oh, it's okay. That's just how they are." No, it's not okay.
Mm-mm.
That's a trauma
No.
response. When somebody is mistreating you and they're doing so, earlier you said it hurt your feelings. You also said that he didn't apologize, which means that it's still hurting your feelings. So don't brush it
Uh-huh.
off and say it's okay. You have tough skin. No,
That's you
okay.
coping. That's you coping.
Yes,
You're
that is a
coping.
coping
You're
mechanism.
hurt. You're coping, and it's not okay.
That's a trauma response, baby. No, it is not
Yeah.
okay for anybody to disrespect you. Don't ever downplay that. This is where we have to put our boundaries in place. And that whole thing triggered me because I know I've been through that emotional shit. And it took me a long time to recognize it because you can quickly recognize a black eye. You can quickly recognize
Yeah.
your
Right.
nose. It's hard to recognize when somebody emotionally
Emotional.
abusing you because first you brush it off and you be like, oh no, never mind, no, what, and
Mhm.
and months and years
And you start to think that it's you. You're like, oh, I'm being too sensitive. Oh, I'm reading too much into it. No, you're not. And then it goes to, well, I'm tough. I got thick skin. And it doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. No, it's all fucking hurtful, traumatic bullshit.
exactly. Exactly, Pastor Get Right. He said it's not all right. It's individual hurting inside outward. Another person said
See?
he will hurt her. She spoke on it because she needs support. And that's what
Yeah.
we're giving. We're giving support. Aquanda, please. It is not okay. Cater to your feelings. Be honest with your emotions.
And put his ass out. That's your shit.
That part. But you know, it's hard to tell people to leave their man.
Shh. Some people. Well, I'll say that it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to tell somebody to leave their man, but it's not always hard. It's not always hard when you make the decision that you want to leave. So Aquanda needs to get to
That's
the
what I
point
said. It has to, she has to let
until she realizes and understands that this motherfucker, this Assyrian piece of shit, is a piece of shit. Then
call it what the fuck it is. If it's shit, call it
it
shit.
is.
Right?
Yeah.
I have gone years trauma responding, coping, brushing my feelings to the side until I got to a point where all of a sudden I started using words like nobody cares about me. Everybody
See.
this, right? Because now I started bucketing all my emotions and feelings and applying everything to everybody, right? Because
Yeah.
I was washing it off with it's okay. That's just
Hmm.
how they are. No, motherfucker, that's trauma response. That means we are hurting. We are looking for help. Christina, I get that. Yeah, new. But you know, some new shit. Everybody's journey is different.
Wait. I read that comment. What did she
Not
say?
saying we aren't supposed to ride or die our boots.
Right. Well, I think the type of man that
Good
he
morning, Val.
is, he ain't gonna let me. He, it ain't gonna happen. But I just want him to know that
You got him.
I
Yeah,
got him.
love it. Your average logical thinker said, yes, I binge missing last night. So sad about the mom and son, right? Y'all got to watch that. See, Deb, me too. I thought the same thing, but I don't want to talk about it in depth because I want some of these motherfuckers on here to watch Missing, Dead or Alive, because it be some of the people close to you. And then one of the other things about Missing, Dead or Alive is earlier Ron said you gotta dig deep into knowing people, right?
Hmm.
Sometimes these motherfuckers don't even know their loved ones. When they're talking to the cops and they're going, no, he would never or she would never, and then you find out she's been, you were like, what?
Yeah.
Like they don't even know their husbands, their wives, what they're capable of. And they've been married to them forever.
Hmm.
Yeah, me too, your average logical thinker. She was like, fuck that. Yep. Protagonist said, my skin weak as shit. My spirit is strong, but I be sensitive. I understand. Pat said, when a man is so emotionally abusive, it is only a matter of time that will become physical. I hope not. Aquanda looked like she'll punch him out though. Juanita said, I need to experience how your words and actions align for me to mentally lock in. The sex and sweet talk ain't shit if the mental peace ain't there. That part. I just need the rent. Damn everything else. So Aquanda, are you keeping him there because you need his portion of the rent?
That's what she's saying.
No, do you
That's,
really need it? Or is she just saying she just need it for this month? Like, does she need it ongoing? Like, is this like gonna stop her from living by herself? Because she was living by herself and he was living in a tent. So what happened? He came into your space. Protagonist said, I was accused of being an emotional abuser. I never mean to hurt anyone, but if the truth hurts, it is what it is. No, it isn't. See, that's another bad response. It is what it is. No. And there's been a population of people in my life that say hurtful things, and they'll wash it away with, oh, well, I just tell the truth. If the truth hurts, so what? No, it's all in your delivery of the truth. You don't have to be hurtful when telling the fucking truth.
Right. That's
You
true.
don't have to be hurtful when telling the fucking truth. And it irritates me and it makes my whole entire ass itch when motherfuckers wash it off with, well, if the truth hurts.
That. Hmm.
Fuck that.
It
You
just
don't
does.
have to hurt me with it. Right? If you can't give me the truth with love and without judgment, don't fucking give it to me.
Keep it to yourself.
Now that's how I'm rolling. And I don't care who like it, who don't. If you can't give me the truth, now I always want the truth with love. But if you are gonna give me the truth and you're gonna try to hurt me at the same time and then wash it with the excuse of, well, if the truth hurt, so be it. Nah, keep it to your fucking self, you and your truth. I don't need it. You don't have to be toxic about it. That's the problem. Instead of moving in love, we sometimes we move without thinking of other people's feelings and emotions. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody can't handle the same delivery. Johnny said, drop kick his ass dead in the chest and put him out. I can't. Wait, rent money ain't worth the emotional abuse. Dirty tub and bad head. Right? Because at this point, you're getting nothing out of the relationship. You're being emotionally abused. He's not cleaning up, right? He don't eat your pussy. He don't last in bed. His dick don't stay hard. Why the fuck? Can you tell me what's good about him?
The rent money. That's what she
Is
said.
the rent money the only thing that's good about him? I'm asking, I'm not judging y'all for real. I just fucking want to know what are the good qualities because I'm struggling here. Oh, she said yes and no. So you need the rent, yes and no. Okay,
I can
I can
understand that.
understand that too.
It's hard out here, and she lives in Oak Park, and it's fucking
Get a
expensive.
roommate.
It is expensive
Get a
there.
roommate. Rent a
Yeah.
room.
Because that's basically what he is right now.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe if you get a roommate that can fuck you and eat your pussy every now and again, I'll be and paying rent. Y'all not even in a relationship. That might work out.
Woo. I don't hate the idea.
Okay, so Aquanda, tell them you want an open relationship. That's a good one. Oh, Johnny asked the deep question. Are you afraid to be alone?
Mm.
Oh, Juanita said it's like he's preparing her. It's like grooming, you're saying. He's telling her these things and watching how she responds, and he's going to turn up the dial. That's a possibility. Wait, Aquanda said actually my ex was with me, but he died in the back of the building. He moved in the next day. I'm a toxic, effed up person. Wait a minute. So your ex died in the back of the building that you live in, and this guy that you met that lived in a tent moved in your house the next day after that? I'm confused. Am I confusing people on here? Quanda, didn't you say you were thinking about fucking your ex again?
I think that's a different
That's
ex.
interior.
No, I think that's a different ex that
Oh,
she was
okay.
talking about. That she met in the parking lot and they kissed.
Yeah.
He kissed her.
Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. A different ex. All right. I agree, Juanita. Aquanda said I
Yeah.
work 2 to 3 jobs and still it's not enough. I understand. 7 days a week,
Mhm.
taking care of 3 pets I didn't want. The apartment is upside. I basically lost reality. Got it.
That's
That
tough.
is hard. I'm gonna pray for you, Aquanda. That's hard. I mean, it sounds like you're at a crossroad, right?
Hmm.
It sounds like you got some tough decisions to make. such as downsizing. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
right? Um, but don't and I'm not living in your situation. You know, I always say, if my foot is not in that shoe, I can't tell you how your toes feel.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. I don't want to see you in a situation where you're staying in a situation due to financial setbacks and being emotionally abused, right? Because that fucks up your healing journey. When you are in a situation where you are constantly being triggered, you are using trauma responses, you are pushing coping mechanisms out there. To me, you have put a pause and a halt in your healing journey. You can't heal in that space, in my opinion, right? And that was a problem for me. I had a whole platform going, and I had a man that was tearing me down in the background. And I was like, how the fuck am I healing if you fucking with me mentally?
In that same environment. Yeah.
Right? There's a song out. You can't heal in the same place that's hurting you.
Yeah. Yes. I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
Yes, we are here. Listen to what protagonist says. We are always here. This is what Discord
Yeah.
is for. This is why Zen set up Discord. 2 o'clock in the morning. You feel like waking up, talk about that motherfucker did some shit. I'm sure somebody gonna
We're
respond.
here. Mm-hmm.
Yes, your average logical thinker. Yes, yes, he does down the street. So he does work. Okay. I know times are hard. Listen, when I knew I was gonna be single, I panicked a little bit. I was like, oh, I gotta take on these expenses, I can't get laid off because I'm all I got. You know what I'm saying? And so all of these things worried me and stressed me. But again, Aquanda, it has to happen in your time, right? Even when people saw that I was being broken and they were like, no, you need to leave, you need to leave, you need to leave. I still didn't leave when people told me I needed to leave, right? But
Yeah.
in my time, I did.
Mm-hmm. When you're
In
ready.
my time, I did. When I felt like I couldn't take no more, right? And when this person still constantly made me think I was crazy, right? That's when you know that there's no salvaging that relationship. When they start saying bad shit and fucking with your mental, and you
Mm-hmm.
find yourself trying to prove to them that you're other than what they're saying about you, you lost yourself.
Yep.
You lost yourself. Okay. And so you have to be committed to your healing journey. And part of that commitment is cleaning out people, places, and things that are toxic,
Clean out your closets.
right? And believe you me, it ain't easy. Because when I cleaned my closet or when I put myself first and motherfuckers start dropping like flies, I went through a grieving period. It's a whole nother journey. Losing people, changing places. But on the other side of that grief is a sense of freedom. Trust and believe me.
There's something beautiful on the other side of this, Aquanda. Know and trust that.
Hmm. Juanita asked the question, what changed when you asked him to move in?
Or did she even ask him to move in? I'm curious. How did he end up there? She said it was the day after her ex died. Like, how did that happen? I imagine there was some like emotional turmoil. And maybe he preyed on that. Maybe he preyed on that. He sensed that she was weak or emotional or, you know,
Yeah, that's a good question. How did he end up in there the day after? Yeah. I mean, I can imagine she must have been very vulnerable during that time. Average logical thinker said, Aquanda, this is all about you, not anyone else but you. Do what you got to do for you. You come first. Yes.
Okay. She
Well,
did
she
ask.
asked him to move in. Okay,
Okay.
can we ask another question? And you can tell us to shut the fuck up and mind our business anytime you want, right? This is a safe space. And when you don't feel safe or you don't want to be vulnerable anymore and we've gone too far, you could just say hold, right? We won't be offended, right? But it's interesting how your ex died in the back of the building. And then the next day you asked this guy that you met to move in. Yesterday we read something in our positive thought, right? And I want to remind y'all, it said, I am now receptive to the idea that whenever I see a hole, I am to move around it. That's what we talked about
Ooh.
yesterday, right? And in the read, it talked about how are you going to fill the holes in your life, right? Where there was pain, where there was hurt, where there was anger, people who left you. Life changes. How are you going to fill that hole, right? Are you ready to fill that hole? And what are you filling it with? Okay. Are you filling it with negativity, saying you can't do better? I can't survive on my own, right? Or are you speaking positive to yourself? What are you filling in that hole, right? Your ex died in the back of the building, and the next day you moved this man into your house. To me, it seemed like you were mourning,
Hmm.
right?
Robin, put the link up. She wants to
Okay,
join.
I did a couple of times.
Aquanda, you can scroll and
Let me
find the
put, I'll
link.
put it.
Okay.
There it is. What did Pat say? Because Pat always coming in here with some logic. I love y'all. Pat said, Aquanda, I'm so sorry. Make an exit plan. Find a similar place to live or kill him if you stay and he hits you. This happened to me and I was going to kill him. He did not know how close he came. Mm. Hey, Aquanda. Is she there? Okay, there you go. Hey,
Hey,
Bo.
how you doing?
Good. It's 9:35. You took us to the trenches.
Yeah, I
We
gotta
we in there.
go in the house and get ready to go sleep and go back to work.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, Aquanda, it seems to me with your ex passing,
Yeah,
right? To me, it seems like you were filling a hole when you asked him to move in.
yeah, it was unexpected. He was had seizures. I had just got done from seeing Andy. That's his name. And my ex used to drink a lot. I didn't go home. So I stayed in the car at the time. I was doing Lyft back then, so it wasn't this car I was in now. And I was the next day I had a job interview because I had lost my job. Walmart had let me go, and I was trying to look for work. And I got back to the apartment. A lot of ambulance were around. I'm like, what's going on? So I went to my apartment, opened the door. There's a police officer in there. Then the sergeant came in there, said, "Oh, he's gone." The last time I talked to my ex was at 12 o'clock that night, and he was drunk and sounded belligerent like he always would be. They said he was gone. The neighbors found him. Because I got back around 9 o'clock that morning.
Mm.
I don't know. He just unexpectedly died. He fell down the stairs a couple times while he was drunk. Um, like I said, he had epilepsy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so they're looking, and I had to be the one to call his sister, say what happened, and she had to tell his mom. So yeah, I needed help. I didn't have a job at the time. I, he was just moved over to his sister. And I'm like, I need some help, and
Got it.
And so that's when you asked him to move in the next day.
yeah, because he was at his sister. And I'm like, because the coroner already came. It wasn't like Dad was like planned or anything. I didn't wish nothing
Right.
bad on him. I mean, I did, but not like that. You know, you say one thing and mean another.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like I said, I didn't have a job at the time. I literally had an interview that day he died. And the fucked up thing is, I had to go. I canceled the interview. Then I was like, you know what? I need to still work. I'm grieving, but I still went to the interview and I got the job. And it still didn't hit. It hit me, and then it didn't hit me. You know, it hit me more at the funeral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
I'm sorry that happened. Um,
thanks. And
no, Ghost. No, the tub guy, Ghost came on late. So Ghost, the guy that she's with now, he's emotionally abusive. She's just telling us how we're trying to figure out how did the guy get in the house, and she explained to us that he moved in the day after her ex passed in the back of her, the building
Mm-hmm.
behind her. And she was
yeah,
in a
he just lost it over the weekend. Um I
So is
picked
he
him up.
bipolar or something? Is something wrong with him? Does he have a mental issue?
Uh, he was saying he was bipolar, but not on medication. I'm like, why you not on medication? I guess he can control it, or
No,
I
he
have no
can't.
idea.
No, he can't. If he's doing what he's doing, he can't control it.
And sorry, the phone was ringing. And it's just I don't know, because he's diabetic. I'm like, that medication.
What?
Can you guys
Okay,
still hear
hold
me?
up,
Okay.
hold up, hold up,
Yeah, we
hold
can
up, hold
hear
up,
you.
hold up, hold up. Okay, so now this explains some other stuff. He's diabetic.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with his dick. Then
Among other things, and probably lack of experience, but that's a whole nother
that's what's wrong
story.
with his dick for real. The diabetes. Listen, diabetes
You're
can fuck
right.
up your dick game.
Yeah.
It can. The medication and everything. That's your blood flow. That's everything. That can fuck
Mm-hmm.
up your, you know. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I hate when motherfuckers got bad dick and they act raggedy. Like I be like, yo, like
Yeah.
at least make me love you because the dick is good. Don't have no
Give
raggedy.
me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second.
Then be raggedy everywhere else. Georgie said, I'm a close her out for a second until she's ready. Georgie said bipolar and schizophrenia are the two hardest conditions to control without medication. Okay. I know because of my
Hi,
mom.
right here. Is that the?
Oh, let me put her on. And your sister's dad's side. Wow. Yes, he was in the tent, Johnny, but I guess he was staying with his
He was here with his
sister.
sister
Yeah.
when her ex died.
Yeah, yeah. So the guy was homeless, staying with his sister, living in a tent, working at Walgreens. Her
Mm-hmm.
ex died. She asked this guy to move in the next day. She wasn't working. Did I catch her up? She needed the financial help.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is she back? Are you back,
Yeah.
Aquan?
Yeah. Can you see me?
I can see you now. Hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon came. I got my package.
All right.
I think
What did we get?
this is what I'm gonna probably wear to Mexico the first day
Oh
on the
shit.
plane.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah, it
shit.
came quick.
Oh, thank you for reminding me because I gotta remind my roommates to
I'm gonna
cancel.
be buried in it when I get down there.
Wait, you gonna be what?
I'm gonna be buried in it when I get down there.
Buried in what?
Remember, he wants me to die in Mexico. Vaya con
Oh,
Dios.
stop. Stop. Wait, were y'all arguing? Like, what was the context of
Okay,
this?
what?
Like,
I went to go pick up. He's been the job. He works at Walgreens. Been there a year and a half. The one down the street, you probably know Angel, Harlem and North Avenue, Elmwood Park, the 24-hour
uh-huh.
one. And the they've been getting on him like about cleaning the bathroom. You didn't do it. He's the type of person,
Yeah.
like, he gets high anxiety from uh either the customers or the employees or the managers. Like, he's the type of person who will run away from a job. He hasn't quit this one because, probably because the pets, or and
Oh,
he don't want to be out in the street or whatever again.
these are his
But I
pets.
got him a job where I used to work at in the LSG. He ran from that after 3 weeks. Literally ran. I saw him.
Wait a minute, you saw like he really ran like Forrest
Not
running?
lit. Well, he walked off. He threw the name tag down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I dropped you off early. Um, what the fuck? He's like, I can't do it. He's like, it's too high strung or whatever. I'm like, cause I met him at Walmart. He was a got the car driver. He got all the shopping carts, and he does cashiering, But he just got high anxiety. He's like, he has the shakes and stuff. Every time he got in there, he left his keys there. They were attached to the work keys. I was like, and then I was taking too long because I'm on two busy intersections. There's nowhere to park. I'm just getting off work myself. I'm half asleep. I told him I would take you down there. He was making a big deal like, oh, I'm like, you had to use the bathroom. Use my keys. Go upstairs, use the bathroom. Come right back down. I'll take you. He was like, no, I need my keys. He was just like, like going in manic. Then he started walking halfway. Then oh yeah, I forgot this part. He had got some Mother's Day card from me. He threw that out. It was supposed to be from the pets, He's like sentimental like that, but psycho at the same time. I took him to get his keys, and I took him home, and I just stayed in the car for a while. And oh yeah, that's the part where he threw that card out. That's the part where he said about the Mexico thing.
Like after he said that, and he threw the card out, and he said, "I hope you die in Mexico." What did you say?
I just thought like, damn, it doesn't come. You can't take that shit back.
Yeah.
What if something does happen? You don't know. Then what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna have to go. Your name's not on that lease. What them pets gonna do?
Are those his pets or yours?
The Yuki, she's the dog. That's his. Duncan and Sasha is he found. Duncan found at Walmart some years back, and Sasha a couple months ago. See, and I got both of their ass fixed out of my pocket.
I'm not being funny because no. I do. I love y'all, but I want to be honest with love, right, and without judgment, right?
Yeah.
How you bringing home dogs to a house that ain't yours, right? You are homeless. You can't afford to feed and house yourself. You moved into my shit, okay? And found two dogs and got another dog.
I go.
And you had to pay for them to get fixed, like Aquanda. I love you. I'm sorry that this is happening to you, but he's taking ultimate advantage of you. He is taking advantage of you because don't be fucking homeless living in a tent and you move in my house talking about you found 3 dogs. No, bitch. I found.
Oh no, it's just one dog. It's 2 cats.
Why is your?
Did you see?
Stretched out.
You said what?
Man, I don't know. My shit won't go full.
Oh, his face got flat.
All right. Listen.
Yo.
You can't bring no dogs here. You were homeless before. Stop changing your phone.
Yeah, because when he was homeless, he left the dog behind in Kansas. He got transferred from that Walmart down there to up here. He's originally from here, so
who was the dog?
Yeah, what happened?
Who did he leave the dog with in Kansas when he left it originally?
A coworker of his, a young kid, a coworker, and because he's been up here 3 months, and Yuki came that September. His sister went down and got him.
I hate Georgie. I swear, Georgie is a mess.
What happened?
The same question. Why
do men they can't keep a roof over their home?
Want to bring more to the dogs, their mama, family.
Well, shit, I never met his mama. Got rest her soul somewhere. Shit.
Say, man, look here. Fuck all that. You seen my comments? Put that nigga out. Like, I don't think you need that help
I
that
needed you to
motherfucking
come
bad,
on. I
dog.
wasn't reading your
Like, it
comments.
ain't that. It ain't that crucial. I'm saying, man, put this nigga out. Do what it do, cause he was surviving whatever way that how before this nigga came along, and shit has only got worse since he got there. That bum ass nigga go back to what his bum ass was when you met him. Back
Back to
on
the
them bum
tent.
ass streets with the rest
He
of them
said back
bum
to the
ass
tent.
niggas.
Shoot,
This
he keep
nigga's
threatening he want to go back to the tent. I'm like,
man,
well, you
the
know
fuck
what?
yeah,
Go ahead.
Wait,
nigga threat. Nigga, I'm finna help you back. I'm gonna put your shit outside, waiting on your ass.
I'm gonna put the
No,
tent
I'm not
on the
talking about shit. I'm not
dog.
going in that room. That room,
Man,
no, that room will
look,
never be the same. No,
you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I girl,
I'm
look,
scared to go in that
I look
room.
that nigga.
Wait a minute, hold up.
This nigga like
No.
bum,
Wait. He
dirty, can't
threatens
keep a
you.
job, all kind of shit. This man, look, man, nigga.
Did y'all go on Discord when I put that picture up? We went to medieval times. Did y'all see him? I forgot what I put it under. I did coffee with friends. If you want to see how he
Oh, I gotta
looks,
go. I got to go. I got to go. We go.
don't put. Look, y'all go to Discord. Where'd he go? Where'd Ghost go? He left like a ghost.
He left. He'll be
Not
back. But seriously, wait. Let me hide this message real quick. But
Angel, I see you got
wait.
Yiddy on. I got some Yiddy stuff too.
So he actually threatens to go back to the tent.
He say that every time. I'm like, okay.
You know what? He's disrespectful. No,
I'm
no.
like, and Yuki can stay with me. She is not gonna be out on the street.
Why?
I,
Can't bring the damn dogs in there. Send them all out. That's more financial burden on yourself. You
I
are.
know. I love the girl, even though she pee on my floor sometimes. That's her birthday at the end of the month. She gonna be 8. I didn't volunteer to do this pet walk for nothing. I'm going on my 3rd year
I know.
because of I do love pets, but yeah, they turned the house upside down. But still, I know.
oh child. This him?
What?
What? Oh, damn, Angel.
Wait, what?
He,
With the crown on?
yeah,
Wait.
he got. Yeah, my crown fell off.
Somebody put the picture up.
Don't put the picture up.
Wait, somebody. The
Y'all
fuck,
go to Discord.
Angel. I can't. Oh, let me go right now. Where is it in Discord?
Is it on the Coffee with Friends or Giggles?
Oh shit.
Where is it in
Hold on.
Discord? Oh, I can't look at it because I'm sharing my screen and everybody gonna see it. I
You can't
can't.
do it on the phone? Oh.
I
It
can
is
go live on TikTok.
it's on Fun and
Now,
Giggle.
can this fool be on YouTube? I was like,
Oh, wait, I gotta move my phone a little bit.
That's how the picture is.
Okay, let me see.
yeah, that was when we went to medieval times again. He got good. He'll take me out or whatever the fuck, but he just an asshole, and he know he an asshole.
Okay, I had to move my phone a little bit because I didn't want y'all to see.
What's his eye lazy?
Oh wait, let me bring Ghost
Yeah, he
back.
got a lazy eye.
Ghost,
Hey,
the
Ghost.
picture of him is in Discord.
You said what?
She put a picture of him in Discord.
I'll look at it after the show. I don't want to do more damage than what I'm
Oh
already
Lord, Ghost.
say. Man, look.
Shit.
It's
So this is you know what is you know we talk about a lot.
I know. I need to get over it.
No, I'm not saying that because it's not as easy as get over it, and I hate when people simplify things. Like somebody said something on my page the other day, and we were talking about Florida. The DeSantis, the man, he irritates my whole ass. But my mother lives in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I posted about Ron DeSantis and some new fuck shit he's doing in Florida. And someone said, I don't understand why Black people and Hispanic people still live in Florida. And I be scratching my
What
head
the
with
fuck that means?
like that. Like, where the fuck they gonna go? Like, you think
Miami.
as soon as laws change, right? You think people could just up and move out their state? Motherfuckers have trouble moving from one apartment down the block to the next. How
Tell
you
me about it.
and move from state to state? Your job, your everything. Like people just make statements and simplify shit like it's so easy. And so I was like, my mother lives there. Like the fuck, where's she going? She can't come back here. It's too cold. I would never simplify your situation or climate, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, like Pat said, you oh, Georgie said, let's not be Krishan and Blueface. Kick his motherfucking ass to the curb. You
Say,
owe him and his pets nothing.
you
It's
can't
gonna
be.
No,
hurt
my
it.
hey y'all, my jean jacket came.
Yo, buddy can't be ugly, cockeyed. You know what I'm saying? Dick can't stay up. Can't keep a job.
Here,
Bad
y'all
out
see? Is this?
creating a whole motherfucking homeless shelter for every pet and human across the world. Say, man, let that nigga go. I wouldn't give a fuck how much it's gonna hurt. It. Hmm.
Well. Did you hear the
Well,
reason him goes? Because you were late.
Did it hear what?
Ghost, I'm about to come down to Texas and live with y'all in Fancy.
Yeah, she said she need the rent money from him. That's why he's still there.
He little?
What do you mean?
Like how tall is he?
He's like 5'7".
That ain't tall.
He's little.
How much he weigh?
He lost weight, so 175.
Man,
He used to be like 260.
man, grab that nigga by his ankles and hang his ass over the motherfucking balcony. Dead ass.
His knees are bad. He already fucked
See?
up.
Even better. Even better. He gonna cry for you to put him down. Matter of fact,
No, for real.
them all just run in that nigga pockets.
So
He ain't got nothing in his pockets.
He got nothing in his pockets but the rent money. What? So what
That's
is
what I'm
your
saying. Go in
exit?
his pockets and get it.
But what's the
Oh
exit?
no, he gives it to me through Chime. It's all good.
No. But what is the exit plan? Like you have to be able to plan for the future, right? So at what point, what are you doing to be able to cover your finances on your own to be able to
Just saving what I can, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna leave real quick and get on here on my laptop
And wait
so
till
I can look at this retarded picture.
Okay.
well, he said, "Oh Lord."
Take the picture.
Well, don't laugh at my picture. No.
We see you all the time. We know what you. We didn't know he looked like. See, that's the thing. Georgie is right. What's crazy
What she
is
say?
you're going to have to move and start all over again.
I know. It was either
What's wrong with you? Why are you saying you don't? So you don't? How many? It's a 2-bedroom apartment or one?
I got a 2-bedroom.
So you have a room. He has a room.
Yeah, he took the other room.
Okay.
Because I just figured he wants the space. We'll do the Lucy and Ricky thing from another room. Conjugal visits, come over here. Why you do that, Ghost? Don't do that.
What the fuck is you sleep with this nigga for?
Right, because he can't.
Why are you still sleeping with this nigga?
You mean sex?
Yes.
We haven't done sex. Ooh. What month is this?
I mean, you up here talking about conjugal visits and shit. Boy,
We're in May. Aren't we in May? We're in May.
Well, the last time I tried to attempt, it didn't work. If you know what I mean.
What month was that, ma'am?
I think February, March. I lost count. Shit, bitch, be tired. I work 7 days a week.
We are in May. The last time you tried to have sex with your roommate / significant other was February.
And actual sex. When did he give me that lingerie? Around my birthday, somewhere in there. I forget.
Okay. So
which thing is this shit on?
Where is it in Discord again, Angel?
I think it's Coffee with Friends. Under mental.
Under mental.
I'm kidding. No.
What channel is it, Angel?
I fucking hate you.
I hope this shit fits.
I know, because you ordered shit from Amazon. I just had to send 2 shit.
Yeah, I got this. Here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. It's a blue jean jacket.
I like the way it looked, though.
Thank you. Yeah, from Shein. I'm waiting on the fucking dress. How they come separate and I ordered them together?
Because it happens. Check it.
I seen that shit. I'm like, the fuck? Yeah, she came in her own car. I see her. That's why I was like, hold on. I was like, I know this is not my shit. I'm glad I didn't go in the house.
That nigga looking straight ahead and at the camera. Ain't that a bitch?
So is.
He's looking at both places. I'm dead, Ghost. You make me sick.
Yeah, he needs to shave that mustache. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like,
said he will hurt you and claim insanity.
That motherfucker look like
He
he got
already
food hiding in
insane.
his cheeks.
He gonna hurt himself the way he be talking.
Nah, that nigga look like he got acorns in his cheeks, like he holding some food for later or something. This nigga got storage in his mouth.
Nah, he don't like leftovers. That's a one rule.
That motherfucker look like leftovers.
Wait a minute.
He
This
don't do leftovers. He
he
don't
was
do.
No, he look
wait.
like leftovers.
He was whole homeless. You took him in. He lived in a tent. You let him live in your house.
We,
He
we
brought
met at work. We
no, no,
met at
no.
Walmart.
Yes, he brought extra dogs in your house after he was homeless.
One dog. It's two cats.
Oh, one dog, two cats. He brought extra pets in your house. And he got the nerve to talk about he don't eat leftovers. What the fuck was he eating?
I bet you
And then when I
when you
tried to
come
cook,
in,
I
when you
I
come in
tried.
the house and it smell like
Yeah,
wet dog, you look at the dog and him and be like, both of y'all need to take a shower
she
because you don't
pee
know
in the
which one to
same
eat.
fucking spot. My hardwood floor looked like oh wee. I was like, what the fuck? I just lost control of the house. And it's not even the pet's fault. And the cat and Duncan and Sasha know where to go. It's Yuki's bitch ass. And she's a bitch. She's a female dog. So I love her, but damn.
There's a lot to unpack here.
That
Seriously.
girl be excited too much.
I'm not you know what? I'm not even joking. It's a lot to unpack here for real. The house,
Leave.
I know.
no, for real.
No, dead
No,
ass.
'cause
Yeah,
we
for
laugh
real.
a lot. No, but
Leave.
seriously.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
listening
gonna
to
go.
a
Leave.
lot of different things here. One, the house is out of control. Normally,
Bye, Angel.
when you lose organization in your house, it can sometimes relate to how you're feeling mentally. Like when you're all cluttered and confused up top, your house starts to get cluttered and confused, and it shows up in areas in your life. So
Because
your house,
when after Willie died, that's his name. I started feeling panic attacks and anxiety. I never had felt that before. The tightness of the chest, it was hard to breathe. I never had that before.
Man, you know, I thought the same thing, Janet. I thought the same thing.
You crazy?
he looked like a broke John B.
Man. Say. Now on some real shit though,
Yeah, because
for
this is
your own self, your own mental sanity, your own just everything. I
Hmm.
really feel like life will start working out so much better in your favor, and all your blessings gonna come as soon as you leave him the fuck alone. I feel like you stopping your own blessings by, like, man, you know, you seem like you got a good heart and like you just want to, you know what I'm saying, like try to help him out and shit went whatever way it went. But you know, you can only help people who want to help themselves. He
Well,
clearly
dang,
don't want
Los,
to
do
help
you have a
himself.
brother?
No, I don't.
no. You don't even need another relationship,
No,
Aquan.
like real shit. I
No,
was thinking
I'm
that,
kidding.
like the fact that I saw that it was a failure from the jump when you said the next day after, you know what I'm saying, your ex passed and you let old buddy move in. Like I understand that you feel like, you know, you may have needed some help or whatever, but
Yeah.
you needed help in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like your mental wasn't right yet for you to be trying to take on somebody new, especially a homeless nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you took on a whole fucking task. Like you took on a lot. That's a lot of baggage you came with
It
to
said,
take
do
on.
I want to walk away?
Huh?
Deb
No,
asked.
I was reading the thing, the
Oh.
comment.
Deb asked, How do you feel about this commentary?"
Like, yeah, real shit.
The
Do you want to walk
commentary is
away?
going good.
Do you
I'm
want to walk
sorry?
away? Do you want to walk away, or do you love him the way you think you can make it work?
I don't know. I don't know about. I thought I loved him, but it's just I'm all screwed up. It's not. It's both. It's me mostly. I gotta love myself, and that hasn't really been
Okay,
going
well,
on for me.
you will never love nobody else properly until you love yourself. So that, I mean, automatically, I mean, your answer right there. Like,
And this is why I watch the podcast because it does help.
man, I don't know what you're doing over there. You know what I'm saying? Once we all get off this podcast and the day goes on,
Going to sleep and going to FedEx to work. I gotta
listening,
wind motherfuckers
listening to
down.
the listening to the podcast and asking questions to get advice or whatnot. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But until you actually implement the shit, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. We can talk till we blue in the face. It ain't gonna do shit for you.
Hmm.
And then, you gotta sit back and really think about what's best for you. Not best for y'all, Not best for them fucking animals, all the birds, the lizards, and all them shits.
Uh-uh.
Whatever is best for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Getting yourself together. Leave that motherfucker alone. Because it don't seem like life was this bad before he got here. Like life is hard on everybody. Life,
It was
life,
a
life is
different kind of bad with a different kind of person. Two
I'm
different
sure.
personalities.
Okay, get rid of him and don't put nobody else in his place. Just you.
This
You and
year.
you is the only thing you need to worry about.
Yeah.
You. Your own happiness, your own like you got to love yourself. You got to be happy within yourself because it ain't nobody else's job to make you happy. Even when
Hmm.
you get a man, it ain't your man's job to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand that. That's your own job. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna
Hmm.
love nobody probably, and you ain't gonna be happy with nobody else probably until you love and you happy with yourself. And you ain't focused on getting there with yourself until you let the extra baggage go and
Hmm.
focus on your own.
And then, the other thing I want to say is, to me, I see like a small pattern. You said your ex had epilepsy or something, right? And now this person has bipolar disorder or whatever, right? You
Yeah,
know, I,
because with Willie, he drank with the epilepsy and smoked cigarettes, and he wasn't supposed and took the pills, but wasn't supposed to do that.
right. And then this guy is bipolar but doesn't take medication, right? And so just based on those two relationships, right?
Hmm.
Um, I'm echoing off a ghost where I say I feel that there's a need to spend that you time, right? And I say that because you have to reflect and ask yourself, like, why am I choosing,
Facts, logical thinking.
yeah, the men that I'm choosing? Does this stem from childhood trauma? Does this stem from some other kind of trauma? Am I choosing this because this toxic environment has become my norm? And when you say stuff like, oh, I got tough skin, is that because that's what you were raised to believe, that you need to accept all of it because you need to have tough skin? Like, there's a lot to unpack here, right? And you can't unpack that being in another relationship, right? And when they
Hmm.
question if you want to stay or if you want to leave, right? You couldn't even answer that. You were like, I want to stay, I want to leave, both, right? But I know for sure you're not choosing to be emotionally abused, right? You're not saying I want to stay because I want to be emotionally abused. I want to
No.
stay. This motherfucker is crazy, right? You're not saying that, right? So you
Mm-mm.
have to ask yourself, and you're not going to be able to answer that on this right now, right? To us, but you need to answer this to yourself. What are really the true reasons why you think you need to hold on to this? Forget about the rent, right? Because I get the fears of paying your rent by yourself. I'm in the same situation. Fear of losing my job, fear, always living in fear, right? I get it. But you have to ask yourself, what do you deserve, right? I would rather be by myself. This is me, though. This is where you have to come to your own conclusion and wake up being worried about how I'm going to pay the rent, then wake up being worried about my mental health because somebody constantly tear me down, right? And I'm
Hmm.
gonna tell you, when I took that leap, well, I always take a leap of faith and just go out on my own because there's but so much I could deal with, right? And when I take that leap, I'm gonna tell you, this is why when I do pray or when I take a moment of meditation, I'm thankful for all of my trials and tribulations because they made me who I am, right? Unless what did we read today? We read today in the positive thought that unless you are willing to be vulnerable, unless you are willing to be taken advantage of, unless you are willing to step into your fear, right? You don't know your true authentic self, right? So you're afraid, A, possibly to be by yourself, B, how you're going to tackle your shit financially. All of that is fear. But let me tell you something. It can work. And I feel based on my own experiences, somebody some way has always been provided to me to be able to keep a roof over my head, right? When I attend to my needs first.
Hmm.
Work on yourself. This ain't about him. This ain't about the next man, right? This is about you. How you loving up on yourself and recognizing what you deserve?
Hey, real shit. Like I know me personally, like from being the only child, like the only child, I have no brothers, no sisters. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
your only child? Okay.
Yeah, like I know, like once I got older, I realized I have a problem with being alone. You know what I'm saying? I hate being the fucking alone. Like I feel like somebody always got to be there. Like I've been on the move, like ripping and running the streets since I was a kid, because nobody was at home for me. You know what I'm saying? Me. So I stayed out the house. I stayed ripping and running. I got older, and that shit came as I got older. It's like I would get out of one relationship, jump right back into another one. But after my older son's mom passed away, I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting a relationship for like I don't know, maybe 2 years or some shit like that. Yeah, like 2 years. And like man, that time to myself, it did a lot. Like it did a lot. Like I learned a lot of shit about myself, and when I got into that next relationship, I was a hell of a lot happier. Now granted,
Hmm.
that next relationship fucked me right back up. But you know what I'm saying? Like I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was cool. Like I was able to handle shit a lot better, and I knew, you know what I'm saying, that I still love myself. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, like I was still like kind of happy within myself. But you gotta take some time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like Protecting was saying, like, and he said some real shit. Like you gotta take time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you can focus on you and get your shit together. And doing that will automatically build confidence within yourself. And then that confidence will, you know what I'm saying, other people out there will feel that vibe from you. You know what I'm saying? They will get that the way you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you will carry yourself with more confidence or whatever. Then you will start attracting different type of men. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man. I don't know exactly how you word this shit. You can scroll down and read that shit, but that shit was good though. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
You liked
But
whose comment? Whose comment?
protagonist.
I'm actually happy my ex, that one.
I think that was
Oh,
it.
no woman can get the best version of a man until they are the best version of
Nah,
themselves.
nah. It was before I
I'm
became super
actually
catchy.
happy my ex baby mama left me after I got fired. I would have still been
What she
kept.
say with Dollar Tree, Dollar Value?
I think it was before that one.
Okay.
But nah, man. Overall, you got to look
Oh,
at
I see it. Yeah.
overall, man. You got to take time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you, as soon as one relationship ended in a bad way, you know what I'm saying, because of a death, like you moved another guy in the very next day.
Yeah.
First of all, me, if I'd have passed away, I'd be haunting the shit out you for that. Like you disrespectful than the motherfucker. The day after I passed, you got another nigga in this motherfucker.
Boo. Right.
I'm gonna haunt you, my nigga.
First of all,
Man,
how did he even feel comfortable moving in? Like, like he should have been like, nah.
I thought that too. I'm like, hell nah. But at the same time, it's like I don't see him saying no because he was homeless. This was somewhere that he can go lay down, lay in the bed with with a woman that ain't his sister. You know what I'm
But
saying?
Johnny asked a good question. Do you think he loves you or do you think he does shit for you just because you let him stay with you?
I think it's the second
I
one.
know in the beginning he might have. He came at me, you know, like I said, we were work together and told me how he felt. Um, Mind you, I didn't look at him like that, so I didn't look at the attraction. Normally if I see a guy I like him, but I guess he felt that way about me, and I decided to give him a shot. He brought
So
flowers. Time he'll do some stuff here and there, but the
I,
fool crazy.
I got to go back to Ron's statement. Ron said this is why you got to dig deep in a person and get to know them. In the beginning, we're stuck on that euphoric stage. Oh, he's cute. She's cute. Everybody's so nice in the first couple of months, right? Everybody's so loving, right? You have to get past that shit.
you got kids or it's just you?
I have kids. They're my son will be 19 next month, and my daughter will be 22 in July.
Do they
That
live?
19-year-old ain't fuck that man up yet.
They live with you?
No, he liked them. He thought it was nice. You said what? A
They,
ghost?
they live with you?
No, my daughter lives with my mom, like 10 minutes away.
And your son?
Uh, he was with my mom, but I can't really go into that right now.
Okay. Um,
That's another topic we already kind of
Wait,
discussed.
protagonist. Is he a citizen?
Who?
Your boyfriend.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Okay, protagonist
I would
was
say
like,
that boy look American as hell.
I'm like,
Look,
what?
he looks slow,
No,
but he look
he
American
has
as hell.
his dad is from Baghdad or Iraq.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's half Assyrian.
yeah. All right, that's probably
Yeah,
why.
that fool got blue eyes and
But he's a
uh,
citizen.
And
yeah,
he
he got the
broke.
countryside of his mom. His mom has Kentucky roots. He got the countryside of him.
Where
Okay.
his daddy? Where his daddy at?
He's in the buried. He died years ago.
Okay, where his daddy family at?
You mean his siblings?
His
Whomever.
aunts, uncles, cousins.
Yes, everybody
Uh,
daddy side. Where are they?
all over up north.
He's not close with his family.
No, not even the siblings. He got a sister that stays in Franklin Park. Oh, that's not too far from here. That's a suburb. I'm sorry. Um, and another one stays in Waukegan. And the other brother he hasn't talked to since the mom's funeral.
Okay,
The baby, the youngest.
that was a
Is
red
only
flag right there. Everybody on the side of the family, the whole family don't fuck with you. The whole
I got
family
into
don't
it with
fuck
his
with Buddy.
sister. I got into it with his sister, and
No.
it,
I'm sorry. Not. Don't fuck with you. I meant him. I was talking about him. Like the whole family don't fuck with him. That's a red flag.
he
Something's wrong with Buddy.
they just stay apart. I don't know what's wrong with the siblings. Tell you the truth,
Man,
the
I got
parents are gone.
stepsisters.
I don't know.
I got stepsisters. You know what I'm saying? And they live in Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah,
where I'm from. They live
yeah,
in
you got
Mississippi.
that accent.
And we still talk. Like we still that ain't even my fucking real sisters.
Yeah,
I mean, but you mean this boy own family don't fuck with him, his own blood? Everybody over there don't fuck with him. That is a red flag right there. Something is wrong with Buddy. You need to leave like they left. His own family left. You need to leave too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Real
Mm,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you seem like you very sweet and like you got a good heart. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like your heart be in the right places, but it's just for the wrong people.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Trinidad.
saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Like you can't don't waste that love on somebody who ain't loving you the same. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't getting younger. We only getting older. Life is short.
Yeah.
Don't spend that shit miserable. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be afraid. Like it's easy to say that you can't be afraid of change or stepping out or whatever the case may be. But overall, I found out because I was so afraid to do some shit before, and I just said fuck it one day and just did it. Life has been great since. I wish I'd have done that shit a hell of a lot sooner. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta take risks. That's what life is about. Like you have to take risks. And man, look,
I think I'm the type of person who can't say no. It's I
Mhm.
well,
think it's just
okay, that right there, you finna give me
only
away.
thing I can say no is to anal.
You talking about some sex shit? We past sex. Fuck sex. Look, if you're like I said, you seem like you good, like you got a good heart, and the fact that you said that you can't say no says a lot right there. So
Hmm.
say no. Start telling everybody no. And
I get that.
when they react with a motherfucking attitude, them the people you need to cut out your fucking life. They ain't really there for you no way. You know what I'm saying? Cut them the fuck off. They ain't there for you.
And I get it. I get it, Aquanda, because I struggle with no too. I'm not struggling as much as I used to,
Yeah,
but I see how the no's can change your world. And when I started saying no to the people that I always said yes to, or the people that always walked over me like a doormat, you know, when I started saying no, they
hmm,
disappeared, and it hurt my feelings. But you know what? I felt free at the same time, if that makes sense.
yeah.
You understand? Like the grieving period hurts, but after you grieve, you feel a sense of freedom because you have to believe you deserve more. Georgie said, I wonder if there's a scientific study about why men taken care of by women get treated badly. They never seem to be grateful. At some point, they become controlling, verbally, mentally abusive. That's what my situation. I think it's resentment. In my opinion, I think my ex did it because it was a way to try to down me levels to make
Mm-hmm.
himself bigger, right? And so he would say things to hurt me, to make me doubt myself, make me doubt my abilities, so that he still looked like the bigger one, the stronger one,
Man,
right? And
like
that has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them, in my opinion.
man, it's like they say, hurt people hurt people.
That's another T-shirt.
That one been around. We need that
Yeah,
one.
but hurt people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And,
that's why it's important to work on yourself, because you don't want to take this shit that you're experiencing, and you don't want to be the toxic person in the next relationship, right? Because we
right,
carry our experiences with us, and everything
Mm-hmm.
that you're experiencing, washing it off and saying you have tough skin, there's a risk that you're going to carry that energy into a possibly healthy relationship and fuck up your chances in a good relationship, right? And so that's why you have to do the unpacking single. You get out of this relationship, work on your damn self,
real
right?
shit.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take over.
This is
Like
what the
just
show
Nah,
is
totally.
hell no, I
about.
don't say, bro. This is what we here for.
Don't fucking say sorry. We play a lot on the show, but the basis of Coffee with Friends is this. This is the
Healing,
basis of Coffee with Friends.
healing. You know what I'm saying? Being there for one another. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it was like a cry for help,
It
literally.
is. Somebody on TikTok said that. They were like, she is saying this because she is looking for support. And we're
Yeah,
dealing
what
with
he was going through was minimal. I'm going through a lot, and he knows that his little anxiety thing don't compare to what I'm going through.
And he ain't helping you neither. He ain't helping your situation either. He
He's
only adding
just
to the stress.
he's just listening to me if I say something barely, you know. Yeah, I gotta go see what dishes I gotta wash up there when I get up there in a minute.
So what does he do right now? Does he work right now?
He gotta be at work at later on. He's asleep right now. You don't want to mess with him when he's asleep.
Man, well, I go
Don't
in
dare,
there and they got the
don't dare
motherfucking bed.
wake him up.
in your
Don't
house
dare wake.
that you let him live in. Don't dare wake him up.
I swear.
Y'all can be flies on the wall. Be careful with the stains, though. You remember what? Yeah, the stains with the yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably forgot.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
You got family
yeah.
out there?
Yeah. My mom's like 10 minutes away in Oak
Okay.
Park.
You know what's
How's you
going
and your
on?
mama relationship?
Not the typical mother daughter.
Okay, you have any family members that you have a good relationship with?
Shoot, my brother, he's out
That care
there.
about you.
Wait, you said you have brothers. See, my brother, cray
No,
cray.
no, no. I'm the oldest. My brother, he 25 soaking wet. He like this
Oh,
thin.
because my brother, cray cray, if he was free and somebody was doing some shit like that to me and they were homeless, he wouldn't be free long.
No, I know my son probably would have done something, but
Like, I'm gonna fuck
I'm not
somebody.
trying to go there. I try not to condone violence.
Yeah, but he's choosing violence when it comes to you.
I know.
Emotionally, it's violent, right? And I'm not saying choose physical violence. We're
Yeah.
saying you have to set up an exit plan. I'm not saying go home today and say, I quit your ass, get the fuck out, because I don't walk in your shoe. Again, I can't tell you how your toes feel,
That's
right?
why I was asking, Georgie. Real shit. That's
But
why I was
what I'm
asking.
saying is make a plan. Figure out what it is you want out of life, right?
Real
For
shit.
yourself.
I'm with you, Johnny. I'm with you.
What Johnny
Well,
said,
what did I say?
Sometimes violence is
that house
necessary.
other than money. Nothing.
No. He said sometimes violence is necessary, and it is.
Oh,
And it is.
Wait a minute.
violence.
Yeah, I see it. Do
Okay.
you have a good
That shit
friend or
because
something?
talking,
Just
it seems
need
like talking
to
don't
need
get through to some
something.
people. You know what I'm saying? Like man, I
I'm
got
sorry, Georgie. I really don't talk to nobody like that.
I got levels. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come to you like an adult first. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to have a civil conversation with you. If that shit don't work, the next time I come at you, I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive towards you. that don't work, I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out the next time I come at you. If that don't work, I'm probably gonna slap the dog shit out you after that. So like I'm saying, like there's levels to it. I tried the best way the first time. You ain't respond to that. I tried a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, to let you know I was serious about it. That ain't work with you either. So I started cussing to let you know that a clear sign that nigga I'm dead ass playing. I'm dead ass serious. Like stop playing with me. And that ain't work with you. So now I gotta show you. Now I gotta show you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people don't respond well whenever you just, you know what I'm saying, being polite and shit. People take kindness for weakness. But it's not until you really dig off in their ass where they start respecting you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like your boss, you know what I'm saying? Or like people that you work with. You know what I'm saying? Like people keep fucking with you or whatever until you finally go to fuck off on them or a bullet. You know what I'm saying? People gonna keep fucking with you until you finally go off on them. And then they leave you the fuck alone. When you finally stand up for yourself, they leave you the fuck alone. Man, my nigga. Run off in that little nigga shit. Take your motherfucking rent money, then put his ass out where the fuck he belong, and then get your real healing journey started.
She need a
Real
brother
shit.
like you, Ghost.
Huh?
I need a who?
A brother like you that can come
I was
over.
like, boy, I'd have been ran off in that nigga shit. I'd have put that nigga out my damn self. I don't give a fuck. I
Damn.
don't know what you talking about.
I forgot you tall too. What you like 7 foot?
I wish. I'm 6'3". I wish.
He's tall.
Damn, that's tall. That's what my first boyfriend. He was like 6'3". He had to bend down to kiss me and all that crap.
Yeah.
Man, say.
I'm like 5'4", 5'3" in that area.
Still asking, and she's the third person that asks because 2 people on TikTok asked. They want to know
What's the question?
On you.
I'm sorry.
2 people on TikTok asked, and Juanita asked on here, does he have insurance? She's like, I'm still want to know if he has insurance on you.
No, that fool can barely pay shit.
So
he barely got health insurance.
So he's literally there because you need how much rent is he paying? I mean, I
It's
don't mean
half of it. It's half. It's just half.
Oh yeah, see, I go 50-50.
Yeah. Like the drink. That's it.
Red Fox said, Ghost, can you get my Riker tuned? What's that?
Who?
I don't know. I'm lost.
What's a Riker?
Is that a bike?
Guess what, Ghost? I was on TikTok this morning, and one of the guys was like, I'm about to come to Tampa on Wednesday for the bike rally. Bike rally in Tampa. And I was like, for real? He said he hitching his bike. I said, oh, you're not riding it? And I asked him what kind of bike he had. I asked him if he had a crotch rocket. He said no, he had a
Harley, a cruiser.
No, he said a bugger. No, it was a different name. Bugger?
Spider?
No. Bagger?
A bagger?
Bagger?
Okay, that's a cruiser.
Okay, it's bagger. Yeah.
Is this friend white or black?
Who? Aquanda?
No. The person. Oh, you said a TikTok person.
I don't know him.
Oh, you don't know what his face look like. You don't know what they look like.
No, he just said he was going. He said he was going. He was riding with his motorcycle club, but he wasn't riding the ride to Tampa. He was putting his bike on the back of his truck. And
nah, in North Carolina, nah, but we go to Myrtle Beach sometime. Like we do go to Myrtle Beach.
So
how's Myrtle Beach? I always wanted to go.
How come you're not going to Tampa?
Huh?
How come you're not doing the Tampa one?
Well, like we get together as a club and choose like the beginning of the year we get together and like during one of our meetings at the beginning of the year we'll talk about what events and what trips we're gonna take throughout the year. Okay. That way everybody in the club can start planning for it, putting their vacation in, getting their money saved up or whatnot. But Tampa, I'm not too sure about Tampa. I want to say it's another one in Daytona or some shit like that.
Yeah, there's one in Daytona. My mother's
That's the one that we'll go to.
Mother, I don't know if you're still on here, but my mother's cousin, her boyfriend was in a club, and he always did the Daytona rally, I believe. Yeah. Well, maybe the Tampa one too, because she used to live.
But now Myrtle Beach.
I
Murder
never been
Beach
there.
Murder Beach is a whole nother story for us
I
whenever
He
never
we
always wanted to go
like.
there. It looks heard is nice.
need to go there because the hotels they people be saying they got bed bugs and shit.
I'll say
Oh,
we don't do
sweet.
hotels. You know what I'm saying? Like when we go to shit like that, we don't do hotels. We do like we get like a beach house,
Yeah,
like a 3-story
that's
beach
what I
house.
would do.
All of us can be there.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Cause some hotels like Jersey Shore,
Like we
Myrtle
on
Beach,
it is
those hotels be.
for that.
I know your average logical thinker. It's crazy what she's going through.
Ooh.
Wait, all of it was worth leaving to be rid of him. So Georgie was unpacking her story on here, and she said she had a similar situation. I don't know, Quanda, if you were reading it. And she said a friend of hers actually used her husband's credit card to get
Mm,
bus tickets and shit to get out. And so Georgie left a situation that started out being emotionally abusive that escalated into something else where she had to ultimately leave from. Right. And so she's saying all of it was worth leaving to be rid of him. I left everything and ended up throwing everything in one of those big dumpsters. When I sold the house from out of state, I literally started over. I remember that. I remember you told that story on here. You said you cut the lights and shit out or some shit. Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that. You got to just pick up and just be about you. Right. But at the same time, it's not easy. And everybody has their own time clock and when they want to make a move. Right. I just hope, Aquanda, that you know, you
Man,
start thinking about your next step because you're in an unhealthy situation and you've been on this show for a year or more, right? And you're not going to be able to successfully travel along your healing journey in a space that's constantly breaking you. How could you build your confidence up if it's constantly being torn down? How could you think straight and make, better decisions, be healthier for yourself and other people if you're in a toxic situation?
yeah, like I mean, you can't be afraid of what it's gonna be like if he ain't there, because you've
hmm
already been there. You know what it's like when he ain't there. Shit is a little bit better, huh? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like even though sometimes the answer is clear, what we need to do, it still ain't always easy to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's where the support from us, the people around you, the people that actually give a fuck about you come in at. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody in your circle that really fuck with you telling you, man, move around, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself better, like do better for you, to make yourself happy. I mean, sometimes you gotta listen. Like when you ain't too sure what to do, the people around you letting you know. Like, man, because sometimes looking at shit from the outside in with no emotional attachment to the situation or whatever, has a better judgment than the people that's actually in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because you letting your feelings and shit cloud your judgment on what you really need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And from everything that you told us, I feel like the negative heavily outweighs the positive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, the,
You know,
the next move is on you.
I feel like he's figured out that you won't put him out.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
why he's doing this shit.
And that's why he's got the balls and the audacity to threaten to go live back in his tent. Right. Because if he felt like you were going to really be like, bye, motherfucker, he wouldn't be threatening to go live in his tent. He has figured out that he can do pretty much and say what he wants. Um, which is unfortunate. So now you have to be the shock value. You have to let him know, like your average logical thinker said, I can better show you. You're gonna have to show him.
He ain't gonna be happy until he bring you down all the way down to where he at too. You know what I'm saying? Then it's only gonna get worse from there.
Or
Like,
you might do something crazy like stab him. Like for real. Like I be talking no, seriously. I'm serious. Like I be talking about stabbing, but seriously, people are pushed to the brink of things, right? And not only do we risk our mental state, right? So in some cases we risk our freedom because we don't know. This is why I say if you love me, please don't put me in a position to risk my freedom because you don't know how people are going to react, right? And so I have been at the brink of throwing shit around my house, busting shit up, and I had to snap myself out of it. Be like, every time I come out of this stupor, I look around and my shit fucked up. What am I doing?
I'm
What
gonna
am I?
say, man, I know. I know a young lady right now that like man, me, her sister, her brother, you know what I'm saying? All of us be telling the man, like, you need to leave your baby daddy alone. Like, leave this motherfucker alone. Like, she got ties to old buddy. But the crazy part is, like, he didn't beat her into a coma before. He didn't, I'm gonna say, what was it, probably like a month and a half, 2 months ago? This motherfucker held her hostage in her own house, locked her in her own room, and for like a week, and her kids couldn't even see her. Like he wouldn't even let her kids see her, and they in the same fucking apartment. You know what I'm saying? He had
Mhm.
her locked in the room. He would go in there, beat the shit out of her, take a break, come out, feed the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like he treat the kids right. Like I get a little hoe ass nigga that. Like he don't fuck with the kids, but he still do shit to her in front of the kids, so he's still fucking the
But
Mhm.
he's
kids up.
fucking up the kids
Yeah,
because
he's still
he's
fucking the
not
kids
in a
up.
toxic environment. Yes.
But like yeah, like I said, he didn't held the hostage in their own fucking apartment, wouldn't let her leave the room for that for a whole fucking took breaks on beating her ass. Like I said, he didn't beat her into a coma before. This motherfucker
Mhm.
slammed her face into the apartment gate out there and shit. Like I say, it's and she ended up moving. She had moved to another state because she quote unquote was tired of it or whatever the case may be, and had a whole nother job out there. Life was going good for her. She came back out here to visit her mama and shit like that, and let him see the kids, and that's what she fucked up. She let him see the kids, and she ain't left since. You know what I'm saying? She ain't go back. You know what I'm saying? She tried to transfer her job back out here, and she showed up to work one day with a black eye, bust lip, and all kind of shit. And she worked the front desk, and they told her, we can't have this at the front of our thing, and they let her ass go. So
Yeah.
then
Oh
she lost her
man.
job. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it just dealing with shit that you know is not right for you can fuck up not only your household or your mental, but also the way that you take care of yourself. It can fuck up your job. It can fuck up your relationships with your family, your friends. You know what I'm saying? It can fuck up your relationship that you have with your own self. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Johnny, I agree.
dude,
I agree. I'm gonna answer that biker question because my cousins, they were biker girls and they fucked with
don't
married.
say yes they do, yo.
Fucked with
They're
my
called
cousins were biker girls and they fucked with the married men that were in the biker
they
club.
Mm.
you actually have
They
two different
nasty. They nasty in there.
you have two different kinds actually.
They
You
nasty.
have you have a lot of them are in social clubs. You know what I'm saying? They're not motorcycle clubs, they're social clubs. Social clubs are under motorcycle clubs. Like there
Yep.
may be a female social club and they're attached to one particular motorcycle club. Or they may just be free reign. And the second type is like what we call property. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's mainly like 1% type of girls. Like they ain't in no social club or nothing like that, but they hang around a lot of bikers and they end up becoming property of that particular club. They don't become property of one particular guy in that club. They
Oh, like a
become
hoe,
property.
like a group hoe girl.
Yeah, they become
Yeah.
property of the club. You know
I
what
saw
I'm saying?
that on Sons of Anarchy. They had the group hoes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like them hoes are real. Like that shit's real.
That's real.
That's
Okay, I
real.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know the
everything
biker.
about that show was real.
I love that show. That's my shit. I cried real tears at the end.
Now, as far as like some of the shit that they got away with,
Oh,
that's
of
the
course
part
not.
that's for the show.
No.
But
Yeah.
the shit that they actually do, sell
Club.
dope, run girls, prostitute, you know what I'm saying, yeah, sell dope,
Yeah.
run guns, prostitute
That's
women,
how they make the money with the club.
kill people, and all that kind of shit. Yeah, nah, this shit is real. This shit is
Mhm.
real out here. You know what I'm saying? Well, was it just last year? It's two bike clubs that's really out here beefing,
Yeah.
and while the president and the vice president was riding on the freeway going home, the rival bike club was in their car and shot both of them off their bike. The president is paralyzed from the waist down. He'll never ride a bike again in a day in his life. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And
Mm.
the other one, you know what I'm saying, was in critical condition for a while.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's a lot of wars going on
See,
out
my
here.
cousins were what they were a part of the social club and they were a part of they were attached to a specific club, right? But in the social club, let me tell y'all,
Like pretty much social club workers, social club members, they do all the work for the motorcycle club. Like
yeah,
when we have events, parties and shit like that, we don't set up a motherfucking thing. That's their job.
yeah.
They do that. They work the dough, take the money, take the tickets, you know what I'm saying? Set everything up, do all the decorations, shit like that. All we do is show the fuck up.
Mhm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like social clubs, pretty much. Like I said, they're like the do boys for the motorcycle club.
Yeah. Okay. We learned something. Johnny said, this is back to Aquanda. This is a good one. Oh, he might think that Aquanda is codependent and that he's not in danger of going anywhere. He has grown in his boldness because he is preying off of her insecurity. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I definitely agree. He has built confidence. He knows you're not gonna put him out, Aquanda.
They
That's
do,
what he,
Georgie. They do. They do.
car clubs too. The women in car clubs be hoeing. Damn.
I will say though. The car club thoughts look better than the motorcycle club thoughts. I'll give them that.
Mm.
Can I ask a question? Do y'all have respect for the motorcycle thoughts?
I don't have respect for no hoe.
Damn.
You ain't got respect for yourself. What the fuck I'm gonna respect you for? Bitch, fuck
So
you.
why does everybody just fuck them if they don't have any respect?
Because that's all you are. You a piece of pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. Well, we ain't gotta respect you to catch no nut from you. Like you are a cum bucket. That's it.
So these girls really exist. Like they just fucking hang
Yeah.
around here to get fucked like that by the guys.
Ooh, we sound like
Okay.
fun. Where are they at?
Put it like this. There are okay, you know how in like fraternities and sororities, there's things that you have to go through that they can't tell you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in some clubs, some motorcycle clubs, there are things like when you cross over, meaning when you finally get vested,
Yeah.
that you and whoever else are getting vested that night, you know what I'm saying? Your little class,
Like
whatever.
a hate
Well, I'm
it.
trying to
There,
invest in some
there
dick. Shit.
there is one bitch that is the club hoe or whatever. Like she knows every time somebody in this club crosses over, however many people they are, she finna get ran through by every single last one of them. And y'all
Wait
have to
a
fuck,
minute. So if it's
have to fuck this bitch.
people getting their vest that night, it could be 3 or 4 guys, all
It,
4 of them bitches
it could
rock
be
up.
it could be 6 motherfuckers in that club getting crossed over that night, and she finna fuck all 6, and all 6 of y'all about to fuck her, or you not getting your vest.
They are very invested in getting the vest.
Hey, so why is that a requirement to get a vest? I know the haze and shit, but why that?
This is
Why
a
did they
life.
pick
Yeah,
that?
like because this is a life. Like people don't really don't understand. Like this biker shit. This shit is real. This ain't no play shit. This ain't no
They
joke. This
can't
ain't
get a
no.
vest like on Amazon or whatever.
No,
No,
it's stolen.
your vest may come
You
from
can get the
Amazon,
vest
but
from anywhere.
it don't come
Colors.
with no stitching. It don't come with rockers. It don't come with
Yeah,
none of
you
that.
gotta have. You
This ain't
gotta.
no Girl Scouts.
Yeah, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like motorcycle clubs, like this shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? This is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? So some shit there are requirements that you may not understand, that you may not like, but again, this is a life you chose.
I would love to have a three-wheeler bike.
You didn't choose. That's not a motorcycle. We don't respect you. And then
I'm not doing the other one. I'm too big for all that shit.
You can't do that. You said we don't respect you on 3 wheels.
Right.
okay. Look, there's a thing with bikers that you may see when one biker passes another in traffic, you may see them like with their hands low, like just do like this, like kind of just speaking. You're not gonna see them do that to nobody on no Can-Am or none of that other shit.
Come on now.
Because that means like when we do it like this, and that pretty much means 2 wheels, 1 love. You're not on 2 wheels.
Oh, you can't do this.
No.
What's wrong with a 3-wheel threesome?
Threesome and 3 wheels are 2 different things, okay?
I know. I'm scared of the 2 wheels. Shit.
You don't have the same responsibility on
So what if I had a Vespa?
I'm sorry?
What?
A Vespa.
How many wheels that got?
2.
Is that a bicycle?
No, a Vespa, like a scooter of some sort. A Vespa.
Okay, hold on. I'm saying it real slow for what this is, okay?
Oh man.
Motorcycle club.
Yeah, I know Harley and whatnot.
MC stands for motorcycle, not SC, not social club, not scooter club. Say motorcycle club. Like I said, man,
I'm coming in there with fucking 2 big wheel shit.
This motorcycle shit is real though. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
So
Wait a minute.
They got them all over.
Like there's shit that you may have to do that you may not like. Huh?
My cousin is an Eastern Star. Your average logical thinker says sounds like the Masons and Eastern Stars. I almost joined, but all the Lotus were hoes. So I said no thanks. The Lotus, is that the men or the women or both? I can't. My
I'm
cousin,
sorry, Ghost. I'm too big for all that. I need a 3-wheeler. Shit.
You know,
I gotta. I'm 300 pounds plus. I can't do it.
hey man, it's like uh,
I'm ooh shit.
it's like they say, man. Well, no, not like they say, but the motorcycle club shit that's taking your motorcycle shit to a different level. You know what I'm saying? You may
Yeah.
like bikes, you may like riding and shit like that, and that's cool. But
Because if
stay
I had to get a
independent.
motorcycle, I gotta get a whole permit and license and all that crap.
you
But
need to
I'm
get
saying,
the man
but
out the house first. Fuck this motorcycle.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But stay independent. You know what I'm saying? You like riding motorcycles
Yeah.
and shit like that, that's cool. But stay independent. Stay by yourself. You
Oh, don't join a
yeah,
club.
don't join the club. Like I said, but once you
No.
decide to cross that threshold of joining a MC,
Yeah.
like, if you ain't for real about this shit, you ain't gonna last. And you
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
start the
like
3-wheeler clubs
it's
when we
gonna
call
happen.
Wet Club.
You
Huh?
should.
I'm gonna start the 3-wheeler clubs when we call Wet Club.
You should.
Okay, now still, like I said, this motorcycle shit is serious, and you talking about starting a club. First of all, out here, like I don't know how serious the motorcycle scene is out there,
It's
but
not
you have
that
to
big
get
in
you have
Illinois
to get
or Chicago.
now you got to get approved before you start a club out here. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Because
approved?
Approved by who? Who? How?
like there's a board. You know what I'm saying? Like every area is kind of ran by certain clubs.
Yeah.
Like out here in Texas, you know what I'm saying? You have like banditos. You know what I'm saying? Like these 1% clubs,
Yeah,
like
because they need like clearance and all that. They
like
be
they
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 be
run
deep.
the Southern Territory. You know what I'm saying? And they have what they
Yeah.
call chain. So all these other motorcycle clubs are under that chain. You know what I'm saying? And they pay dues towards that
Yeah.
chain.
Like Rough
Mm-hmm.
Riders.
Yeah, they
There's a
pay
bunch of
dues
different
towards that chain. Like each club may pay dues towards that 1% club in that territory. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get
Where you
approved.
at? Do you guys do like fundraisers or like some sort of charity thing or?
Every year, my motorcycle club, we do a toy drive, like
Okay.
Christmas time, and
Yeah.
like what we take all the money that we get and we go buy toys, but we also go buy like women's feminine products and shit like that or whatever, and
Okay.
we take all of it to the Star of Hope. The Star of Hope out here, the Star of Hope is like a women's shelter for women and kids. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
That's
that.
nice.
So we do that every year, and just I want to say if you look on my Instagram page, you'll see like just a couple weeks ago, we just did a crawfish boil with a
Yeah, I
clothing
seen
drive.
the crawfish. Yeah.
Yeah, with a clothing drive attached to it. You know what I'm saying? So people brought all donated a bunch of clothes, shoes, like man, oh
Okay.
my god, nigga. But me and Kenya went through her fucking closet, and it seemed like we didn't even go through it, but we got a lot of shit out of it, and it looked like we still didn't go through it. Like she got too much,
Damn.
she got way too much shit. But like we do a lot of shit for people. And then like what we used to do before COVID, like because our clubhouse is at a ranch. You know what I'm saying? Like we got this,
Okay.
this big ass ranch. And like what we do, we will do like fish fries, crawfish boils or whatever, and we would take that money and um we would have people like tell us somebody who's really hurting, who really need a lot of help or whatever, in case may be, and we'll take the money from that event and give it to that person. You know what I'm saying? To help people out, and we'll pick somebody different every
So
time
you pay
we do
it
it.
back to your community, your club.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
I definitely love that. So then you can almost see how, the other day when you said some people look at motorcycle clubs as
Gangs.
right. And so you can almost see why. I mean, gang has
This ain't for you.
a negative
So
thing attached to it, but a gang just means to me a bunch of associates affiliated with the same thing, traveling along the same journey of some sort, right? And so the motorcycle club
I'll
to
tell you,
me,
Johnny, man, say this shit. This shit is not playing like we stick together harder than a motherfucker. Like you don't fuck with nobody in no
wait,
motorcycle club.
what?
You don't
Wait
fuck
a
with
Mm.
minute.
nobody.
The guy stepped to him about the noise on his bike. The next Saturday, the whole club showed up. So
Oh.
You
they brought
don't
all the noise.
you don't fuck with nobody in no motorcycle club. Cause you fuck with one, we all coming.
Well, average logical thinker Ghost answered that. What if the prospect is married and don't
This
want to
ain't
fuck? That
for
he don't get his
you.
colors.
This ain't for you.
He don't get his colors. Oh, that's what your answer was. This ain't for
Yeah.
you. He don't get his money.
Like I said,
So
this shit ain't for
really and
everybody,
truly,
man.
really and truly. So now my second question to this is: if you are married, right? Do you explain the rules of the motorcycle club to your wife so that she know that you when you came home with your colors that night that you fucked up?
Like, like I said, there's some shit
You can't.
that is not supposed to be told to nobody. This is a motorcycle club. That's like whenever you talking motorcycle club business, you know what I'm saying? Like shit that's going on within the club. I wouldn't give a fuck if your wife is sitting next to you. You better get the fuck up and walk away. It ain't her business. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got shit to do with her.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like a HIPAA law.
Yeah. So it's like you know if you don't.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just some shit, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't supposed to speak on. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you said they revved the bike for what felt like an hour. So the whole club showed up and outside revving their bikes to irritate this neighbor.
Like
Y'all
you
need to
want to
come
come up
this
in
way
the
to Chicago and talk to a certain someone. Vroom vroom.
man, that was like we had a guy in our club who bike got stolen.
Mm,
I want to say about 2 days later, we found out who took it and where the bike was. There is 60 something of us on the roster in our club. And when I
damn.
tell you we showed up at that motherfucker front door, oh yeah. We got that bike up out of there and we took every bike that was in there.
What? So when you
Uh.
say he had other bikes?
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's what bike thieves
stealing.
do. That's what bike thieves do. They steal bikes, swap out parts so you don't recognize your bike, and they sell it. I mean, they sell
What
hot
kind
bikes.
of
So
shit?
when he opened the door, I know his ass shitted himself. The
It
fuck?
wouldn't. Well, see, this thing, the
I
fact
wouldn't
that
have opened the
know,
door.
the fact
Shit.
that we see, this is what I'm about to say. The fact that we know this your house, the fact that we know that you here. Give a fuck if you don't open that door. We coming in.
I'm coming in here.
Uh.
We coming in.
Breaking and entering.
No. You stole from us.
So they
No,
stole.
We
I
coming.
know. I'm just.
You know,
I
he
We
know. I
ain't
coming.
gonna
know.
call the cops. He ain't gonna call the cops.
You know what I'm
They
What
ain't
they
gonna
saying?
be able to
You
do
ain't finna
nothing.
call the
It's
laws
gonna be
now with
too
all this
late.
stolen property in your house. You ain't calling no police.
You ain't gonna call the cops, yeah. Your average logical thinker says she dated a motorcycle guy and they do a lot for their community. I
Like
love
real
that.
shit, like we do. Like we do a lot for the community, man. I
I
mean,
love
That's
that.
for all.
good.
I love that. Well, as usual, y'all, it's been a pleasure. But seriously, Aquanda, I want to say thank you, Aquanda, because it is never easy to share a personal situation publicly. And
Hmm.
I do thank you for sharing it here and allowing us to chime in on it, giving our perspective
I
on
feel
it.
comfortable with y'all.
I love that. Ultimately, we can't tell you what to do. We can tell you what we feel should
Yeah.
happen based on our experiences, but ultimately, you have some tough questions to ask yourself and some tough decisions to make, right? And just like we sit on here and we say we are responsible for our triggers, like Ghost said, we are responsible for our own happiness. We cannot look for that happiness in other people, right? That's something we got to find for ourselves, right? And I know it's
Hmm.
not easy, Aquanda, because I myself, I'm not an only child, but I was raised as an only child for 11 years. And so when my brother came into play, by the time he got old enough, I was gone with my own kids and stuff like that. And so when Ghost was saying, as an only child, he found it hard to be by himself. I understood it. It's the reason why for so many years I held on to so many people in my life,
Even though you knew they weren't no good for you.
even when you knew they wasn't shit. It's the reason why I went back to that relationship 50, 11 times, right? Because of a fear of being by myself, right? Because of a fear of people feeling like people always left me or something happened, right? I didn't know my own worth. Like a million people could be like, "Oh, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're this." But until you believe that on the inside and you truly understand your worth, you're going to be stuck in this cycle, right? And so part of the work that I'm doing right now is learning how to be by myself. I literally didn't start dating until a year and a half after I was out of my last relationship and I started dating. And y'all see how slow the fuck I'm dating. right?
I ain't told nothing.
Because I'm still working on myself, right? And so I just want to say, Aquanda, above everything and anything, focus on your own individual needs. Everything else will line up. Protagonist said, I think having a brother in the same room who didn't like me is why I have no issues being alone. So Raw and Ghost. Peel,
Point of
what?
view.
Oh, point of view make too much sense to me. Yeah. I mean, we're all impacted by something that happened in our lives, right? You could have the same experience as me and come out with a different impact, right? But I got what you were saying, Ghost, when you said that. I felt that,
Man,
right?
say.
No. And so you have to understand your own worth, Aquanda. So I'm going to continue to pray for you. And you know, we are here. We are your support system, not only just here, but on Discord, and everywhere. When you want to reach out and you want to talk, you don't have to wait for Coffee with Friends to happen at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you're having a hard time at 7 o'clock at night, at 6 p.m. at night, jump on Discord and be like, hey, who the fuck is on here? Because I'm about to lose my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we will jump on. Somebody will jump on. Discord is pinging all day. People are on there talking all fucking day. Hillbilly, the person who couldn't post a video, been posting videos.
I saw that. I got to go back
Ooh.
and look at them.
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck? He
I
could
want to
post
go to the
shit. I
stroller.
video.
Oh,
Talking about watch that stink bug or whatever the fuck that bug is, hermaphrodite bug or whatever that bug is. He going off in Discord. So somebody is always in
yeah. He
Discord.
talking about he making two steak and all that, whatever.
Exactly. So I'm just saying. So you see that, Aquanda, so then you know that people are there. So anytime you need something, look, Protagonist said DM me. No DM. Go on Discord because we want to see it too.
DM so we can talk money. Oh,
Oh,
vanilla.
money. Oh, because you said you need the rent.
Operate Discord. I'll be more active there.
Yeah, Michelle, slow is better.
When I learn how to operate Discord.
I be scared because I swear I don't want to jump on this show again and tell y'all that some shit done popped off in my relationship. I be scared for that. That's that what if. That's the overthinking that I'm still working
No,
on.
I just felt like, damn, that whole dying in Mexico was like over the top.
See, that
I
shit's
was
still
like,
bothering you. See how you just said that again out of nowhere? You saw that ghost? You see
it's
how you
embedded in my head.
I'm about to say, yeah. So clearly that shit is weighing on your heart
yes.
and mind.
Nah, I mean, I never had that said to me before. Not even no stranger. Someone hate me. It's supposed to be someone that supposedly loves me. Mind you, he's never been with nobody. He's never cheated on me. I give him that, but his mouth is
It's not
garbage.
the only
And who the fuck is gonna
mistreatment. Being
cheat?
cheated
Who the
on
fuck
is
is
not
gonna
the
You
cheat
only
stupid.
with
You stupid.
a dirty dick? No, no, man.
How he gonna cheat if he can't get his dick
I'm
He
hard?
about
got
to say this
them
boy
blue
got
eyes. No, let me stop playing.
this boy got ED, and you think he cheating?
He's not cheating. He got ED. He got
Oh shit.
ED.
My ex is
And
calling me now. Everybody want to talk to me now.
your ex is calling you?
Yeah, this one. The damn.
The one that you were
This one.
kissing in the yes.
Yeah, the one I kissed in the with the Louis Vuitton all
We
that shit.
we might have to go. Angel, can you drive over to Aquanda's house, please?
Wait a
She
minute, who
need.
driving the who are you talking about? Angel?
Don't she live in Chicago?
I thought she was in the burbs.
Oh, how far is the damn drive? Because the fuck, you need
I
to
don't
say.
know. I don't know what burb she's in.
I don't
I'm
know.
going. Well, shit. It's too late to go
Yeah,
to bed now. I might as well
it's
stay up.
like
That's that rent
somebody
to a
else said before.
female roommate.
Yeah, rent out the other room to a woman. Put him
Why?
out.
So we can kill each other with our periods.
Yes. And they're paying the rent that you need. And
I
that
need a
shit.
single white female like the movie.
No, you don't. See, you looking for toxic shit.
See?
Pat said you have a two
I'm
bedroom.
kidding.
You
I'm
can rent to a
kidding.
female. No, we're not gonna kid those type of things. We need to manifest good shit. Don't kid about that. You need a good roommate. Okay.
Yeah.
And I ain't never been to Chicago neither. I
You
so
should come. We have the next trip in Chicago. One day. Shoot,
We're
you
gonna
have all
open
the
up.
was it
You don't
not
look
the
at
no,
was it Italian beefs and
you
pizza?
don't want us to come.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah, in the
Because if
summertime
you
we
see
got
blue
shit to
eye,
eat out here.
no,
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 You don't
okay.
want us
Listen,
to come.
listen. I had to pull the laptop down here. Look, get real close. You sitting up here telling all this shit to us about this bum ass nigga that you with, and you talking about you want us to come out there for a trip.
Fuck
That
him.
ain't
I'm
gonna be
talking
no
about we
pleasant
got.
trip. No,
We're
we
not gonna
going to
be
see
able
this
to do
nigga.
nothing else but figure out how the fuck to get him up out of your house.
Well, now we gonna be like in a hotel or be Airbnb or something.
Ghost,
Right.
she not understanding the
You not
words that
I
come
understanding.
out
hear
of
We
you.
your
I
gonna
mouth.
hear
want to
you.
see this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because
You're not gonna
we
see
gonna
him.
be.
You're gonna see me. You,
No, we gonna ask him what the fuck is wrong with him.
oh no,
Nah, I ain't talking about shit.
he's not. He's not the confrontational type.
No, clearly he is. He conversational
Really?
with you. He conversation with you. So he conversation with a woman, but not a man. Is what you saying?
The
Uh
typical
oh.
abuser. The typical abuser. You just
I
described
know.
the
The
typical
typical
abuser.
bitch ass nigga.
Oh
You
no.
just described the typical abuser. He is abusive to a woman, the woman that he so claim he loved, but he's not confrontational with other people that could
Man,
fuck him up.
No, that's why he be
this
running
would
from
be
the
a trip.
job too. He
This
can't
would
even
be a trip
with
just
the
to come out
customers.
there and take all this shit up out of there and throw it out the
He ain't
house.
got
That
no
would be the
shit.
trip.
What the was it the magic cards? The magic cards. I swear to
Whatever.
God, he be
Him
on
and his look.
YouTube. If he see this, he's going to kill me.
I'm dead. Protagonist, you were funny today. Protagonist said when he come up missing, we don't remember how to play hide and seek. I know that's right.
Oh shit.
I know that's right.
Him and his
Oh
trash
Lord.
bag gonna be outside, bro. Man, you don't want us to come out there. You do
Hey
not want us to come
kitty.
out
Hey, there goes another cat.
I'm gonna
Hey.
be honest. You're brave to go to Mexico and leave him in your house like for 5
Oh, about he's mad about that. I'm not gonna lie. I did ask him to be nice. Do you want to go by? I can't afford to pay for him and me and board those pets. He's still mad about that. He brought that shit up in my face. And no, you guys would dog him down there. I'm like, no. And he his attitude, I need a vacation from him. He cannot come.
I'm
He will
dead.
run away from Mexico. He will jump the border or something to go back to the United States. You guys would dog his ass. I'm like, no.
Oh God, he wouldn't survive.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no, that's a vacation. No, for everybody. No, especially me. I'm like, no.
I'd be scared to leave him in my house for 5 days. The way he tearing up your house, is he gonna walk the dogs? I would be, girl. We gonna have
This
to
is
unpack.
his dog, and he barely want to walk her. I'm like, then why do you have a dog? I'm like, don't ever get no more dogs in your life. I don't care if she is pulling. That's your dog. She emulates you.
But this is your house.
Yeah.
Baby, listen, I can't. I gotta go to
I,
work.
I got a whole lot of drama in the house.
Yeah. This ain't right. It's not right. You at a crossroads.
Somebody got to go. It's probably gonna be me. That's why I be in the car half the time.
I noticed that too. Do y'all notice that?
I do it. I don't say I know every
You
time
noticed
you in
that,
the
right?
car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Ebony. This is Ebony. I'm in. I got a vacuum and stuff.
So you always in your. That's like, you know how women say they roll up to their house, or men, and they just sit in the car for like 30 minutes of shit because they don't want to go home.
I'm
That's
trying
not
to
good.
fall asleep in here. It's hot in the house too because the radiator's on. But yeah, sometimes I be sleeping in the car. He like, I be picking them up. He's like, you coming up? Yeah, I'll be up. Be knocked the fuck out.
And this is your house, and you sleeping like you live in a tent. Aquanda, we need an intervention.
Ebony be feeling so good sometimes.
No, we need an intervention. That's you looking for peace, baby. That's you looking for peace. You staying in your car. That's you running from that shit that's in your house.
How far your brother stay from you?
Oh, he's an Elgin. He's 25. He no. He needs a break from where he's at. He left to go back to my mom's for 2 days from his girl. He just moved out to Elgin. It's a suburb about an hour from me.
So that means he got a lot of animosity built up right now.
Who?
The brother. Because of the shit that he going through with his gal or whatever.
Probably so. Because she said,
oh, buddy, you know what I'm saying? The one that's in the sleep right now, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's who your brother should go take the animosity out on. You know what I'm saying?
no, my brother not like that. My brother like 105, soaking wet. He's the youngest. Nah. He's a guitarist. He not gonna fuck these up. He's a guitarist.
Y'all got the same mama, same daddy?
We have the same mom, different dad. That was my mom's second marriage. That's where he came from.
Okay, 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 okay. All right, all right.
I mean,
Now, if I told my son what was up, it would be handled. But
This ain't
yeah,
even my problem. And I'm sitting up here smoking cigarettes like I'm going through some shit. Like I'm looking at
I'm
life and shit. Like,
sorry. I'm sorry, Ghost. I'm sorry. You
nah,
ain't
cause,
even
'cause
know me like
no
that.
shit, bro. It's like,
Go say he's smoking like this his problem. The
Don't
fuck?
don't
like, bro,
smoke all
I'm
your stuff
thinking,
now.
like, I just want to hold this nigga out, dog. Like, no
Oh
cap.
no!
Like, no cap.
Don't fuck up the right good eye.
My brother, listen, let me tell you something, Maquanda, and then I really gotta go. I
Yeah.
remember my brother lived with me, right? And my brother was about 19 or 20 years old, and he lived with me. I was married at the time, and I was living in Mount Vernon, New York. Now, my brother is mean. He used to be mean. I think he softened a little bit,
This
right?
shit,
But
bro.
still
Okay.
don't fuck with
Dead
him,
ass.
right? And so he was on probation, and he was supposed to be in the house by a certain time, but he was a pain in the ass. So this particular night, he came in the house after his probation, and I'm a very nervous wreck. I couldn't sleep. I was stressed the fuck out, right? Thinking that he was out there doing something he ain't had no business doing. He came home. He was high, weeded, all he was weeded the fuck up. Here go
Mhm.
my husband. My husband gets up and goes in there and says something to him. I hear my
Mhm.
husband. Immediately I said, let me get the fuck up out this bed because my husband don't know my brother,
Yeah.
obviously.
Uh
And
huh.
so even though it's me and my husband house, right? You're supposed to respect it. I know my brother, right? And so he hold up on my brother in the kitchen talking about what you see what time it is. You supposed to be when I made it to the kitchen, my brother just turned around slowly and looked at me. He said, you better get your husband.
Ooh.
I was like, come on, husband. And I grabbed my husband and because I knew he wasn't about that life. This would have been one of them things, question back, you get embarrassed because your man get beat up. That would have been me again. So I was like, come on, husband, right? And I want to give my husband kudos because some men would be so fucking mad that they be like, that nigga gotta go.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. I was like, bullshit, nigga, you gotta go. And
But the
then,
next day, they talked it out. My brother apologized. He said he was just upset about some shit and they talked it out. Because, he knew my brother. This is where you know that people that are raised from some kind of trauma or whatever, this is where he was reacting out of. And my husband was patient, but thank God nothing happened, right?
how old
Mhm.
you said your brother was at the
My
time?
brother was 19 at the time.
Still
But
young.
he was basically in and out of jail from the age of 15. And so he
Mhm.
was very street and he calls me sister mom because I basically raised him. And so, we came through a hard rock, So I mean, we tried to be patient with him or whatever. But he has the sweetest heart and I wanted to give I gave my husband a lot of kudos for that because if it was any of my other men, that would have been shit, my house would have been broken.
I about to say, see, I don't respond well to threats,
Yeah.
to look like you want to do something to me type shit. So that whole you want to look back, so talking about you better get your husband. The fact that you walked over there to me talking about come on husband, come in there,
I know that would have
I'd have
been
been
me
one. I'd have
too.
went off on your ass.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
what
have went
I'm
off on you.
saying. Yeah,
And say,
that's what I'm saying. I give
ooh,
my
shit.
husband because that could have turned a whole nother way, you know. And I didn't really mean to pull him because I was suckering him. I pulled him because I knew who my brother was, and I knew that by tomorrow this will probably cool off.
What's
And
up? The issue was that you walked up to me talking about come on husband,
I
not
know,
not you walking to your brother and be like, you need to go sit down, you tripping, whatever. You ain't go fix the problem. You came to me.
yeah.
That would have been
I can't. I
that
did that first, and then ultimately I went to my brother. But you're right. I should have addressed my brother first, and that was a
Yeah.
learned lesson. That was a learned lesson. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. I tried to handle it the best way I could, and I'm glad that it worked out the way that it did because
yeah,
it could
yeah.
have been worse.
Whew.
Yeah.
Like man, I'm not a violent person, dog. Like I'm not like what I'm saying. I give you the shirt off my motherfucking back, even if I have nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I give you the shirt off my back. Like I feel like I'm the nice person in the world. That's why when I feel like you disrespect
You
me
be wearing
or
those white
you do
beaters.
anything to me, like it's up from there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like there is no middle ground with me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either we cool or it's all out war. There is no in between. There
that's
is
how
no
my
in
son
between
is.
with me.
That's how my son is. He's 0 to 100. Like
Yeah,
I
like I
remember
ain't.
one day, like literally. He don't have no patience. You can't walk into like if y'all got beef, if he got beef with you or you got beef with him, you can only get but so close to him. Like
Yeah.
if he know you got beef and you walking into his space, he ain't talking. There's no conversation. He's swinging. He don't have
Yeah.
no
What we talking for?
no
We know
talk.
what it is. We know we got a problem. So
You
what we
come in
talking
here,
for?
you know we got beef. It's a fight.
Yeah,
Ain't
what
no
we talking
word.
for?
Yeah, yeah. That's how my son is. That's why he stay to himself because he be like, nah.
I mean, I
That 0 to
you know
100 is dangerous. I be
that
scared.
Yeah. That's why I try not
taking
to
somebody, you
get
gotta learn
mad
how
to fight.
to control people using their in between. Man,
Yeah. It's
I
dangerous to
ain't.
be 0 to 100. I be scared for my son because y'all do have to learn that middle thing, but sometimes it don't be no time.
Well, this is my thing. Like I said, I'm too nice of a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I said, I'm too nice of a person, and
Take your
I'm willing
kindness for
to take
weakness.
the adult route first, as far as like conversating about the shit first before it go there.
Yeah.
But because I'm so motherfucking nice, when I feel like you purposely disrespect me or you purposely do some shit to fuck with me, what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like it's
That's
up from
true.
there. It's up
Hmm.
from there. Like you knew you ain't had to do all this shit with me, but you chose
Yeah.
to do it anyway. All right, I got you. I got you. All right.
Wow, that's
Right.
me, Ghost. We cooler.
And you ain't got to get within my space if I got beef with you, like a real beef. If I really got
I
beef with
can't, Georgie, get off my live. Look what
you,
Georgie
damn.
wrote. Georgie said, oh no, not that one. Georgie said, that's me, Ghost. We cool, or I'm a the fuck, what? Or let me the fuck,
Leave me the fuck alone.
or leave me the fuck alone. Because if you drop a napkin and it touch me, I'm beating the brakes off you.
What?
This thing, man, if I got real
Wait
beef with
a
you,
minute.
if I got real beef with you, it ain't no, oh, if you get into my space or if you get in arm reach. No, nigga, you could be on the other side of the motherfucking freeway. If I see you,
Yeah.
I'm coming.
That,
Damn.
that
Coming.
that's another example of what happened. He was in East Orange and this guy was harassing homeless people. My son has a soft spot for the homeless, like in his neighborhood. He'd be like, don't fuck with them. They out here every day. If you're not gonna give them no money, just walk past. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not bothering nobody, right? And so this guy was harassing this homeless person, and my son, went over and was like, is everything cool? Because he said, I look out for the little homeless people in my neighborhood or whatever that sleep on my block. And this guy beefing, right? But the guy beefing and ran off of some shit like that. And my son was pissed. He said, Ma, I couldn't think. I was at work fucked up. Like I had to get my hands on him. Like I have to see him again. Why my son waiting for an Uber? See the guy, right? Fuck that Uber. He took off chasing. He said, I'm a fuck you up. Ran this guy like a whole block and that. He said, I was determined. I'm a fuck you up. Fuck that Uber. He said he couldn't think right. He
No,
couldn't.
all he saw was red.
Are you serious, Roundtree? He was like, Mom, I'm telling you, I can't function. Like if I know you and you disrespect me and you run and I can't get my hands on you, I'ma pray to see you again.
I'm saying, man, that's like my OCD. That's
That is crazy.
like we're doing this like my pressure washing shit. Like man, I don't know. I had this thing. It's like I cannot stand for shit to look dirty around something clean. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to pressure washing the house.
Over there.
I do the driveway, I'll do the sidewalk in front of your house, the curb in front of your house, you know what I'm saying? The walkway leading up to your door, your patio, and your porch.
Is there an
Now,
apartment available next door to you? Because I'll just leave my car in front of your house.
now, I
For
see,
real.
like I may be doing your driveway and I see like, little dirty shit towards the bottom of your house. That's mainly where a lot of the dirt on your house be, towards the bottom of your house. It'll fuck with me because it'll make me feel like you making my driveway look bad now. You know what I'm saying? You making my work look bad. And I'm gonna think about this shit all fucking day and all fucking long, and I'm not gonna be able to sit still because I'm gonna be thinking about that one dirty ass little spot. It's gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's really gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, I can't. Oh Lord, I be uneasy. I can't
That's
function.
how he be. He be all fucked up in the head. And I'm like, oh my God, is it really that serious? And he be like,
It
yeah, I
do.
think.
It do. It is. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, like, cause some things may be small as shit to one person, but big
Yeah.
as fuck to another.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just I don't know, dog.
That is so true.
Like I ain't even gonna care. I tell y'all I tell y'all something. The reason why, like, one of the reasons I like one of the reasons why I am like the way I am now, as far as, like, nigga, I'm quick to ready to just run off in your shit. Growing up, I ain't gonna lie, I was a pushover. Like I was that typical light skinned nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't stand up for myself, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? But the older I got, like I said, so much shit started happening. It's just like, at this point in my life, it's like, nah, you know what, nigga, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, my nuts drag. Like, I got fucking
Damn.
roller rash on my nuts for, you know what I'm saying, let these bitches drag so much now.
You
Like,
know what? And Ghost, I'm so glad you went there because recently, right? And this is bugging me out that you went there because recently my son said to me, he said, "You remember that 8 ball jacket you got me?" Now I remember it. I bought him a yellow and blue 8 ball jacket. I went down to Delancey Street in New York City and I bought this jacket. He was about 14, 15 years old, right? Maybe even younger, right? And he always had the fly shit, right? And I never thought about what that would cause in school because back then people were still stealing sneakers and they were stealing jackets and they were stealing shit. And he said, "I never told you. I almost died over that jacket." I said, "What?" He just told me this. You know how that broke my heart? He said, "I almost died over
Mm.
that jacket." Right? He said, "You don't know how much shit I took in school for the shit that I wore, for the shit that I had." Right? And so he probably became fucking mean because of that too.
mm-hmm.
You don't know, right? He just said this to me, and I was like, "What?" It hurt my feelings to know that I bought him something thinking, this was a joyful thing, and it brought harm to him. And I didn't even know.
Yep.
That's just something that made me think of the shit that kids go through in school that they don't even come home and talk about. I mean, sad. That shit broke my heart because I was like, damn.
And honestly, like, I'm glad I am the way that I am now, only because I got three light skinned ass kids, and ain't none of them no hoe. I love it. I love these ain't the light skinned kids you gonna pick on, like, none whatsoever.
Yeah, all my son's kids glow in the dark too. All his kids glow in the dark. The 21
Well, my son, he kind of light, and my daughter was light. Yeah.
was
Well, she
she?
got darker. They biracial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah. My son's kids, they're not biracial. They just glow in the dark like he do.
Yeah.
The
I
crazy
came
thing
out light skinned, and that was it.
his baby mother, the first one, is Chinese Trini. So she glow in the dark. But the
Oh
other
God.
two baby mamas are dark skin and they still glow in the dark. Cause my son glow in the dark. They didn't get no color. I love them babies. They gonna get the light skin tease the fuck out of them.
Yeah, my son looked like Drake a little bit.
Wait, protagonist said, "I got one and I hope she happy because I don't work W-2 jobs no more." We know,
Uh-uh.
we know protagonist. We know. We're not even talking about that today. You said you want your son is dark
He
chocolate.
said crispy
You want
black.
crispy black.
He said what?
I know
Oh
that's
shit.
right. Oh my God. Oh my
Mm-mm.
God. Well, I love y'all. I got emails building up over here. It looks like
This is the
somebody.
long. This is the longest we've been on.
I know this is crazy,
Shit.
y'all. 11:20. What the fuck
I'm
is
going
wrong?
to be a zombie
And
today.
you've been in your car the whole time.
I'm used to it.
Wait, Georgie said that's my daughter Faith. She's very bright and has light eyes and is very quiet. They thought they could mess with her in school until she started busting them in the head with water bottles and
Mm-mm.
punching them and running across the room, punching them in the face. Georgie!
She
This is
Dasani in them.
her daughter is like her because that sounds like Georgie running across the room to punch people in the face.
Damn. That's that Ice Mountain.
Yeah.
That's that Ice Mountain punch. Boom.
Oh my God, Georgie, y'all are hilarious. Oh my God. But y'all continue to move in love. I'm gonna send y'all out with some positive vibes. Aquanda, we gonna keep an eye on your ass. Okay.
Which one? The lazy one or the right one?
Both of them.
I'm kidding.
Okay. And you
Don't
know,
don't laugh, Ghost.
a good time. Mexico is gonna be a good time. You're gonna need to unpack and let loose and be free in Mexico. Damn, I'm so sorry that Ghost and Fancy won't be there. My baby ain't no hoe.
All right.
God.
Yeah, because Ghost, if y'all was gonna have, the celebration for like the wedding, I could have officiated it. I got one,
They
I'm
married
officiant.
already.
I know. I mean, I know they were gonna have this celebration and stuff.
Put
I
that
could have
close.
been
They did
officiant.
the celebration. They had
Put
the
it close.
reception.
Yeah,
You didn't see the pictures of the reception? They
yeah. I
celebrated.
seen the pictures.
Yeah, they had a good time. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Ew.
All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace in the Middle East.
All right.
I'm gonna go upstairs just to come back down later.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Go on Discord if you need to talk, Aquanda, okay?
I'm good right
We
now,
will
but
chat
thank
tomorrow.
you.
And I was here yesterday, Ghost, just so you know.
Look.
Yeah, we were looking for you.
Because you know what I'm saying, she said she
I
usually
told
don't
him I
get
was going
on Tuesday or Wednesday because she
to. I
usually going to
did.
office. So
Uh-huh.
I didn't set my alarm to get the fuck up. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
said,
him
And
and
when
his
I got up,
alarm. Shit.
because I said 90% I'm going in the office. He
man,
asked me, and I said,
and when I got up and I seen that she had did a live, I ain't gonna lie, I was upset. I was upset. I was like, ooh,
you
you
know what
motherfucker.
happened?
You got
I,
to start setting your alarm to just get up.
I got up, had my clothes out, get ready, get dressed, and I came to pack my laptop to go to work. And my coworker texted me and said, Robin, stay home because there's graduations going on in Newark and streets are closed. And so it's going to be complicated getting in. I was like, say no fucking more. And I jumped
Thank you,
online.
Juanita.
Oh man.
Wait, somebody said peace in the Middle East, rain in Spain. Yes. Have a nice day. Yes. Be safe, Aquanda. Yes, please be
I
safe.
will. I'm security. I'm always safe.
All right. We need
But
you
don't.
with your mental as well. The fuck? All right. Peace, y'all. I'm gonna send y'all out with
If y'all
positive.
don't hear from
Y'all
me,
later.
I snapped and I'm in jail. No,
Don't even say that, cause you
I'm
know
kidding. I'm kidding.
no. Even listen, go.
Look,
Damn,
Listen, get this
positive.
message. The
Look,
fuck?
positive shit only.
I know.
Positive
Get it.
vibes only. I'll fuck with y'all tomorrow.
Don't answer the no damn
Hasta mañana.
peace, y'all. Thank you. Hey, get this message. Coffee with friends. Raw to the bone. We were on here a long time today, right? We had a real situation, y'all. All right. This is what you call supporting each other. All right. But with that, I'm out. Come back tomorrow. Peace. Get this message. Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredients, believe. Better see it with the negativity. But I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, and you can. Go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer a no, man, I still go. Peace, y'all.